I'm gonna say
We all know that white boy up in the bay is gonna take the rushing title.
First of all, you're assuming he's going to be healthy back-to-back seasons. That's first.
Yeah. He ain't never had a line like this in his career, back-to-back seasons.
But they win
before
games.
that, it was
so, Ragu, don't do that. They win games.
Before that, it was 1960 something. Before the Brett Favre, and then since then they've only Aaron Rodgers only won one, only went through and won one.
But does he win in the regular
and then
season?
the Raiders
Does he win?
beat Green Bay last year.
So hold on. So you call the 49ers winners? Huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Get the fuck out
When
of
the
here,
last
man.
time they was bad?
When the last
Losing
time they
Super
won
Bowls.
Super
Their
Bowl?
last Super Bowl win was
Yes, they're
was
losing.
in the 90s.
I'm saying that the angle Jacobs might be coming from of like used to losing is like
y'all.
at least if you get to the playoffs, everybody's 0-0. I know we got a
My
chance,
nigga,
and the
y'all
Packers
done
have done that
multiple Super
damn near more
Bowls.
than anybody since
Yeah, all
my
right.
entire adulthood. To be real,
Yeah, okay, nigga.
See,
I
Josh
didn't
had
know
went.
that there was second place
he
trophies
said,
in the
"Josh
NFL.
ain't."
Yeah.
All right, what up? What up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show. We are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. Here are my wonderful brothers and co-hosts, per usual, man. Thank y'all for rocking out with us, man. We had a great prediction episode. As y'all see, we got the 2-part version of that out right now. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. Tons of laughs, tons of heated debates. Your typical Isaiah screaming at JC. You get all that spit, man. Make sure y'all go check those out, man, before the season gets cracking. We still got another week and a half or so. So get your entertainment before the entertainment. But thank y'all for rocking out with us the way y'all have been. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate that. So let's get into it, man. First off, we got my youngin from the So Icy gang, tatted like a biker gang. My guy Andre, the sports junkie.
What's going on? Just so y'all need some reformation to watch in this show.
You got going on?
For anyone who wants to get a quick glimpse of my blog, there you go. And it's Podcast Tuesday. Let's go.
Well, we got one more Podcast Tuesday before it's NFL season time.
Man.
I feel like a kid on Christmas. And real quick, like I told everyone, I am now unavailable on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
You should be available on Sunday, nigga. You ain't missing nothing.
Oh no, unavailable meaning it's football. Don't bother me.
You got a lot to analyze and see what needs to be done, though, with those guys. So.
Yep. I have blogs coming, and then on top of that, other sports are going to start after, so it'll be more than just football going.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Your boy Drake was looking rather a little spiffy in some of the highlights I saw, so I can't say that. But it's preseason, so I never, that's the time everybody overreact. So that's why I try to leave alone takes until it's over.
That boy is starting out with an even worse receiving core than Trevor Lawrence started out with. That receiving core is terrible.
Hear this nigga.
That receiving core is terrible. Oh my gosh.
So Marvin Jones better than all they receivers right now.
Yes, easily.
Yeah.
Marvin
That's
Jones.
A fair statement.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement.
Though that even I'd say even worse than Bryce Young. Like
answered that so convincingly.
At least Bryce Young had a vet in Adam Thielen. Like he was
like 34 though.
It don't matter. Adam Thielen. Who do the Patriots have at receiver? You know what? We'll get into that.
I don't even know.
We'll get into that in a second.
Adam
get there,
Thielen end up with 1,000 yards worth of receiving yards last year too. To my surprise,
most of that was in I ain't gonna lie. Most of that was in 4-5 games where he just went stupid though.
Who is going stupid on the Patriots though in any game?
Kendrick Bourne.
Bourne, yeah.
The all-pro Kendrick Bourne. I think he's all-pro in 7-on-7.
Guys, Nick, real quick.
How many y'all guy was over there?
Who?
I'm
tripped.
sorry,
You
but
talking about Jacoby?
Yeah.
They tripped.
Yeah.
Remember, he gave y'all a game.
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
Isaiah,
He was trying to audition for the squad at the time.
He said, "Y'all remember that
He said,
game?
look out for me on the back end."
Yeah, look out for me on the back end. He got paid. He got exactly what he wanted. He
That's-
said he wanted 11
that's a
million
fact.
a year. That's what he got.
So
Jordan Travis
first,
going out. Injury
my
reserve.
first question of the day. So to the fans today, we're gonna do a little bit of offensive fantasy ranking. So we're gonna see where they got guys ranked in all the offensive positions, and then we're gonna do some stat predictions. And that's that should pretty much cover us.
bro. You do this every time. You know how this ends.
Hey, it's all good. The fans didn't know the difference. They got them a 2-part episode. They had some anticipation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they win.
Hey,
They
real
win,
quick,
we win.
real quick, Isaiah. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in because I'm waiting for one of y'all to be like, who? Just real quick. Here's our quick receiver chords. Kayshawn Bout, Demario Douglas, Kendrick Bourne, Tyquan Thornton, and Jalen Reagor.
Who?
Jalen Reagor. Oh my
God.
Reagor over there?
Reagor.
Yeah,
I remember Jalen.
Ain't that the nigga that got picked over Jefferson?
Yeah.
Hey, it is. Hey, wait a minute. That's the worst by far.
Yeah, that's not that don't look good.
Close, bro. That's the worst receiver room in the entire league.
Yeah.
Receiver
would have
core?
kept Schuster. It would have been Schuster as well.
For the Giants?
Easily. Who did the Giants?
The Giants got
the Giants drafted Malik Neighbors. At least
You're right.
Yeah, bro.
I don't believe in Kayshawn.
My bad. I don't be giving
You heard how many times you said who when he said when he was naming them guys. You like who? These guys are in the league?
Isaiah, it'd be hard.
Yeah.
I know y'all niggas is college guys, but it'd be hard for me to give rookies validation until I see them step on that field come September 7th. I'm sorry, that's just how I am.
I
the same still with basketball.
That's why I said
between the four lines first in a real season game.
That's why I said at least the Giants have some hope there in that top pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's panned out and he's a Pro Bowler for a fact, but at least they got.
You know that there's a chance. There's
hope. There's hope.
Like the Patriots have some hope in Kayshawn, but I don't really think they have a whole lot of hope there. They're really truly banking on Drake May truly being that guy and elevating the play of those around him. I think that's what they're banking on.
Either that or they're going to run the wing T or some shit.
Yeah.
Get some Army versus Navy going out there.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Patriots?
Really aged myself. Used to be
Patriots. If
No,
you're
no,
watching
no,
this,
This nigga Dre had about one of the wildest pause moments when we talked about the Patriots.
You know what? Let me
I don't know if
shout out
niggas caught that.
My high school, who ran the wing T, Ed White, back in Jacksonville. We had some thoroughbreds at running back. Most of them went like D1 or at least mid-major and stuff. And yeah, boy, they were man.
It's tough to
I've
coached against the wing T. It's tough to stop the wing T all night.
You know what's
they're
crazy?
Gonna bust. They're gonna pop.
Quincy, who's in the Olympics, who runs the 400, the 16-year-old, he plays football. His high school runs the wing T. Could you imagine trying to stop an Olympic sprinter catching that bitch off a triple option? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Or that little reverse thing they run out of it.
They were running reverses the whole time.
Well, great. Great segue to the one question I have for y'all. Speaking of Olympics, there's been a conversation going on about the flag football team. of who would be quarterback and all that good spit of the transition of the difference and all of that. And I think me and Ragu kind of touched on it a little bit. Pause. The last time we talked about that.
Hey, man, Ragu was like, hold on. That brother will be on Twitter going crazy like Jaylen Brown saying Nike iced him out of the Olympics. Brother, Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes will be your quarterback for the Olympics.
Well, Lamar, you can't run, right, in flag, the QB, right? So
no, it depends.
I seen some clips of that nigga running.
Exactly. I don't know what the Olympic rules are, but let's say if they do some double passes or things of that nature, that's what I'm saying. Lamar would be more effective, especially with his elusiveness.
Patrick Mahomes, we gonna send a team out there with Lamar and Holmes. I mean, and Mahomes.
Could you imagine?
And then Tyreek Hill at receiver.
Exactly. Come on, bro. He gonna be on.
I think Tyreek is like the only NFL player. I don't care what niggas are saying. Tyreek probably the only NFL player to where I'm like, I know that ain't gonna be no problem for that nigga to adjust. Like, not even a slither of chance he don't.
Him and Lamar were the two players off top. I was like, yeah, they have no problem adjusting to the rules and stuff. Like, I get what he was trying to say. Like, yes, the rules of flag football are much different than NFL.
Especially if you're just trying to put it together within like a little month or two span and then just go out there. Like, you feel me? You can't, it ain't like the basketball team. You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely say if they plan on playing in the 28 Olympics, each summer they would have to at least
start doing
practicing those rules. Because I'm about to go referee flag, and it's a whole adjustment from the rules that I know from the NFL. Like, watching as a fan, obviously I've never refereed.
What's a couple of like the major differences that you've discovered so far that you think so far that it'll probably be a little hard to adjust to?
For example, like some in some of the leagues you can jump and spin, and some of them you can't. So like that's like let's say if somebody tried to grab your flag and you jump, that's called flag guard. It'd be a penalty.
Got you.
Yeah, that's the main thing, JC. You can't stiff arm.
Damn, I remember that when I was playing flag. They did have a term called flag guarding. I forgot about that.
You can't like when I first played flag one time. When I played flag one time when I got older, and I'm used to playing tackle football, so I'm swiping down at their hand. And I'm getting
we played flag. It was like for fun, like with the YMCA stuff like that. They just pass them out type. Like, so we used to play in that way. I never played in actual like league.
So
I do remember that.
And you got the run zone and pass zone shit.
Yes.
See, that's the part right there.
For example, once you get within 10 yards of the end zone, you can't run the football. You can't run
quarterback. You have to do or you can't run.
No, you can't run. You can't run play.
It has to be a pass play. It has to be a pass play.
So you're telling me Derrick Henry would be literally irrelevant within 10 yards?
I mean, Derrick Henry.
I don't think Derrick Henry is a good
skill set. Isn't useful really in flag? A bit.
You need
you can't just
like elusive.
Yeah, little dudes. You know what I'm saying?
You need guys who are juke artists who can, like Chris Johnson would have been effective.
He would have been great. He would have been great.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't just run and bulldoze somebody over. Like, if you see the defender right there, you can't just bulldoze them over. That's charging.
And this nigga probably F around have flashbacks and really do the split. Like, nigga, you don't have pads on.
This Tyreek is the perfect flag player.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. For sure.
The guy in space where you just can't even fucking get close to him. That type of dude. Derek.
Hey, that nigga John Ross better. This might be his opportunity, man.
Yeah, somebody like that. Yeah.
Might want to get out there. You haven't transitioned in the NFL too good, but this might be a chance. Bring us home a gold medal.
I bet you there will be some receivers that ain't shit in the league, but are outstanding at the Olympic flag shit. I'm gonna predict that right now.
Some in some flag leagues, you know what I'm saying, they have the Trinity flags where it's just a whole belt, and if you rip off the flag, the whole belt comes off.
Got you.
So let's say in some leagues, if your flags fall off, then you can keep going, but they have to two-hand touch you or touch you or whatever.
Yeah.
But some leagues, if it falls off,
you're down right there
immediately.
Wow.
And let's say
so it's going to be an adjustment even for us as fans to understand the game.
There'll be some stuff that people got to get used to. Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a super ultra huge adjustment, but it would be an adjustment. Yes. But players that's why you wouldn't see offensive and defensive linemen playing this. It's going to be
right. They're going to be looking for. It's probably going to be all DBs.
It's going to be DBs. It's going to be DBs, wide receivers, maybe some running backs, and you're more.
That's going to be fun. This nigga, when I was coaching, Ramsey on the edge.
When I was coaching football, the big boys go lift weights at this time.
Oh, but JC, that's the thing. So some people, like in some leagues, they don't rush. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some leagues, you just have to snap.
That's another thing too.
Or you got to count.
4 seconds. Exactly. Yeah. I was about to say, it depends. You might have a 4 or 5 second count. The referee is right by the line. He's saying 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
But that's another thing, Isaiah, too, though. Like, you said that at least next summer they need to start effing with it. But it's like, are they going to care enough to take away from them needing to get better in what they do now and their craft better in what they do now? Versus I'm going to take some time for something that's 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be another challenge, I think.
I mean, you know what I foresee? Go ahead.
Like, I think we should do what Ragu said. The niggas who, just haven't been, matter of fact, hell, send T.O. over there. This nigga been crying to get back in the league at 40. Send that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna send some non top guys, probably non-NFLers. And if they get the job done, cool. If they lose, then you'll see the big guys there the next time.
So we're gonna give them one chance.
I think so. It'll be kind of like how basketball went. Like, we're gonna see if we can get it done with amateurs. If you guys can't get it done, then we'll send people we know will get it done.
Yeah, I think I agree with Ragu in that sense on that. But I would say with the position players, because they wouldn't necessarily have to truly alter too much of what they do in the off season. They still running routes and stuff like that.
7-on-7 practice.
Yeah, 7-on-7 practice basically.
Pass skeleton is what they call it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ragu. So I feel like what Ragu said is the perfect scenario of what is likely to happen, in my personal opinion. I do think that these guys who have been playing flag football for this long deserve a chance to go represent their country and see if they.
So don't fuck it up.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck it up.
One last question before we get started. Do y'all think niggas will get a job off of that split?
No. If they're in their 40s now.
Nah. These niggas like 30. 25.
You gotta have some pads on.
Or at least a practice squad look, maybe.
Nah, I'm not even.
I'm with you, JC. I know where you're going. Maybe you'll get a guy to get a tryout, a flash tryout. But yeah, the flag don't translate to the real deal.
Yeah,
like other stuff does.
Yeah, maybe as a
get a hot tryout. Yeah,
maybe as a kind gesture.
One time for the one time.
But somebody show up running a 4-3. You know how that is. They'll get a 4-3 guy. Look.
Let's see if this nigga can
take a little quick jab.
Go crazy.
Yeah. Let's see if he can take a hit or something, man. Let's just see. Shit.
All right, let's get cracking, man. This is gonna be a top 10 fantasy ranking for offense, and then stat prediction. So we'll start with the fantasy, and we will do QBs. Remember, this is fantasy. We're not talking in the league in general. We're talking about what our opinions are of who will be most productive fantasy-wise. So y'all get your notepads out and all of that. If you haven't drafted yet, buckle up. Let's get into it.
I'll lead off. I'm honestly thinking the QB fantasy situation this season is Allen, Prescott, and Jackson, and then everybody else. What I mean by that is they're going to be 40 to 60 points ahead of everybody
else. I could somewhat agree with that. Prescott is in contract.
Let me read the
yeah, he's in that prove it show me again type of year. Yep.
Yeah, so he's in a contract year. What you don't think Hurts?
CD just got paid, right? Yeah. So he's gonna be gone.
What about Ragu? You don't think Hurts could be up there with those guys?
That's what can I do the list, Isaiah? That's what I was about to mention. That's who they got number one on the QB fantasy list.
Remember I talked about
you should have announced the list from the get-go. So
that's what I was trying to get into, but you know what I mean? I want to let y'all get y'all split off too. But
go ahead.
Because go ahead.
We got Jalen.
Give us the list.
So we got Jalen number one as QB fantasy.
Okay.
Are we good with that?
Next time say QB1. No, I'm not. And I love Jalen. One of my fantasy teams' names last year was Hurts Locker. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you, we talked about this on All Grind. That encore that replaced Steichen is shitty, bro. I don't know. Did they make a change? From last year to this year?
I don't believe so.
Bro, that offense had got stale in the second half of last year, bro. He didn't look good at all.
I had to play football. Well,
I saw a report today that says he panics when the zero blitz is either threatened or is actually brought at him, and starting to get around the league that he, that's what you do to him. So, yeah, that's why I took him out of there. I took him off.
Yeah, I mean,
of the top three. I'm not saying he's not a good fantasy quarterback, but it's those three that I said, and then
I think it was because last year he started out so red hot, you know what I'm saying? And he got so far out ahead that when he slowed down, he still ended up being QB1 last year. No, that's for this year, right, Jay? No, I'm saying, no.
Last year was Josh Allen at the end, I believe.
Oh, I guess it depends.
Well, they got them like damn near tied, so you can go either way. They got Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts are the top two.
This is projected, right? But if we go off last year's
numbers, ESPN's projected top 10 for each position.
It would be Jay Allen, yeah. But I feel you. I see where you're coming from, though, Isaiah. He did jump out, had a monster start.
Yeah, great.
Hey, Philly had a monster start, right?
Yeah.
And then got stuck in the mud.
Well, would y'all put, because like I said, they're damn near tied. Would y'all have Josh Allen at number one?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would, even without Diggs.
You keep him as a number one, really?
I will. The guy's a stud, man. We talk shit about him. Yep.
I see the regression coming.
And he'll have red zone runs or goal line runs, I should say.
My brother, I don't see them getting to the red zone that often.
Now that's a whole different story.
That's
right. And we did put them at 9-8 or 8-9 or something on the prediction show. So yeah, it's not gonna be as much scoring as in the past, but I still got him. This guy is a stud.
How much do you want to bet this season?
Thank you, Ragu. That's all I've been trying to say this whole time.
Yeah.
He throws his fair share of interceptions.
He's been living off that playoff game for I don't know how long. I need something from the brother. Pause.
But for a fact though, with Josh Allen, when it comes to it, like not Josh Allen, I'm sorry, the team as a whole, Buffalo, the record that we predicted. How much do you want to bet this season they're going to have issues trying to get into the red zone?
It depends.
Well, that's what people are kind of predicting.
It depends on how his young guys do. Like they might be better than what we think. The Keon Coleman's and Shakir.
They absolutely could. I just feel like,
and I feel like
is turning the ball over too much. That's my only.
I feel like
he's gonna do that.
Same thing as far as like what I said about Herbert. I feel like if y'all niggas is really like that, how the media portrays y'all to be,
win the playoffs,
shouldn't be getting no less than 10. I don't give a F who you got out there. If y'all niggas is really like that, you should make them niggas better.
You right.
Make your receivers better.
If,
we see Lamar.
If you guys are really like that,
we seen Lamar with these mid-grade receiving cores the last 3-4 years, and he's still getting into the offs when he's healthy. So they're not getting that excuse for me as far as that goes. Not this season. Get it done.
Trev, you on that list too, my boy. This your fourth year. Last year you was playing hero ball. I told y'all straight up. Last year you was playing hero ball and shit. You want to play hero ball? Make those around you better. They got you a number one receiver in Brian Thomas Jr.
But the difference is ain't no
difference. Nigga,
I'm actually trying to be fair to your boy.
If I can sit up here and slander Herbert and say, "Oh, you better than Herbert," figure it out, my nigga.
I feel you from your perspective. I feel you. Fuck that. I'm just saying the way that the media portrays Lawrence and them two niggas is still not the same. Like Lawrence ain't gonna have the same pressure.
I ain't the media. I'm Ant Hill.
I get you. I feel you.
He got 275 mil, JC.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right. You know what? Okay, so let me ask this: why doesn't Lawrence have the same pressure?
Let Ant rip his guy, man. We don't get this. So let him do
it. You got ETN. You got ETN as your running back. You got Evan Ingram as your tight end. Christian Kirk is back healthy. What was that? The second season? He performed fine as a number one receiver. So now you actually got a true number one receiver in Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie. I get that he's a rookie, but he performed well in the preseason.
Christian Kirk's still there, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. Christian Kirk was first. And then they went and signed Gabe Davis.
Niggas said no excuses, huh? Y'all niggas ain't giving no passes.
Super Bowl winning head coach.
Exactly. So the only issue that I will have is, nigga, Peterson, you better figure out the O-line. He needs time to throw. If he doesn't have time to throw, then that's a whole different issue. But if you got time to throw and you doing all that bullshit that you were pulling last season, late in the season, fucking up the parlays and shit, we can't have that, brother. We can't have that, brother. Now, the reason why he's not portrayed the same is because, one, Jacksonville just isn't.
Jacksonville,
It's the market. The market.
It's the market. So he's not going to get the pressure that Daniel Jones gets in New York. He's not going to get the pressure that Herbert gets in LA. He's not even going to get the pressure that even Drake May might face in New England coming behind Tom Brady. With that being said, his first season, he did have one of the worst head coaches in the NFL history in the Urban Meyer. That's why I said his second season, he had to relearn all that shit and then finally become the NFL quarterback. Last year, he wanted to go out there trying to play hero ball, do too much and shit instead of keeping the game simple. Like I said, them games from that second half of the LA Chargers game all the way up until right about when he got injured, he was playing some good elite football. The Jags were like, 7-2 at one point.
Yeah,
they were challenging for the.
It's crazy how we forget about that because they ended so bad.
they were challenging.
You know what? I had completely forgot about that.
Yeah, they was balling at that time.
Hey, so your boy Calvin really
to end up not even finishing number one in your division. I don't think they finished top 2.
You be killing Ridley on here, but he was balling at first last year.
Yeah, that's Isaiah. That ain't me.
I know. That's what I'm telling Isaiah.
Man, yeah, whatever. He ain't now.
But all right, let's go number 3.
I ain't trying to get you started on him.
Yeah, let's go 3 before we start some split up.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead. Who's ranked number 3?
MVP, reigning MVP, Lamar Jackson is the third ranked quarterback in fantasy.
Who's number 4?
I've got
number
him
4
over,
is Mahomes.
I got him over Hurts this year.
As of right now.
Where?
So, okay, give us the rest of the top 10 then, because I'm trying to figure out.
We got Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, Burrow, Anthony Richardson, CJ, Jordan Love, Kyler Murray. I think that's the 10.
Wow, Dak's not top 10?
Nope.
Where's Dak rank?
Or let me see his. Hold on.
I'm not. Oh, like I'm just saying. In a contract year and last year, I mean, he threw for 4,500 yards, 36 TDs. Like I do slam him about his playoff shortcomings and stuff, but
his regular stats.
Yeah, like that's I get Kyler Murray coming back, you know, better team, dual threat quarterback, but CJ doesn't really have the same dual threat, even as much as Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't leave the pocket.
Double checking on something.
I guess they're banking on CJ making a big leap. I guess that's what they must be banking on, is him making a bigger leap.
My bad, John. I'm just trying to make sure that wasn't they weekly right there. But this was similar to what I remember even when I looked at it before all these drafts and stuff.
No, for sure. I'm just a tad surprised. I mean,
okay, boom. So Dak is top 10. My bad, y'all. Okay. That was for the week. So
okay.
So let's do it. It is very strikingly similar, but Dak is here, like Isaiah said. Okay. So good looking for letting me know that. So we got
off about that.
So we got Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow, Dak, Kyler Murray, and then Jordan Love. So it's pretty much the same. They implemented that.
Okay. I mean, I like I said, I'm gonna believe in Joey B one more time, man. I'm gonna believe in my boy.
They got him as 7th.
It's just the only thing, because, like I said, it's just the injury history, man. Like, it's just the injury history. That is concerning.
Well, that's probably why he's at 7, because I mean they probably would have him higher. To be real, they probably have him over CJ if it wasn't for that, you know.
You know what? I don't necessarily have too much of a problem with this list. That's kind of a little bit. So let me know who's the first 5 after.
After the 10?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, Jalen Daniels, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins.
Oh wow!
I'm surprised they don't have Tua in that. With how he played when he was
Tua. Yeah, I'm concerned about Tua was top 10 last year. Brock was top 10 last year. Not saying that like things can't change.
Don't get me started on that nigga.
I mean, you can get started all you want to. He's playing with a whole bunch of superstars. So that's my main thing. I mean, he can throw it to Christian McCaffrey. He can throw it to Debo. He can throw it to Ayuk as of right
now. He the only
now.
other nigga on Madden that be having Hot Route Master because of all his weapons.
And you also have to take into account George Kittle in that old line. So that's why I'm like, I mean, you still have to. He makes the right read. I mean, I don't know what else you want from a QB. Jordan Love.
What was we talking about?
So Ragu, the list I gave y'all, it was some minor tweaks because I was reading the projections for this week, but it was pretty much the same thing except they had Dak in there.
I thought so.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah, okay. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
Speaking of Purdy, we were talking about my man Trevor Lawrence at first. And I mean, this is probably no hot take on that, but I got Purdy way higher
than 11.
I got Purdy at 8.
Yeah, I mean, like I told him, he has too many weapons to throw to. And
who would that be over?
Right, read quarterback.
It's over some names where you like.
So Purdy over Jordan Love, Kyler Murray, and Dak.
No.
Okay.
I personally don't have Brock Purdy over Kyler Murray or Dak.
Okay. So you got him. You'd have him at 10 then. You get him in the top 10.
Kyler is at 6 for me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Jordan at 5.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So hold on. We need to talk. So who's not in your top 5 that we have here?
Rounding out the the guys we already said. Purdy, my main man, Goff, Stroud, and Tua. I don't give a fuck about you walking away. My main man, Goff, and Sam Laporta.
I don't know why he looking crazy because Goff threw.
I don't either, bro. I don't either. I don't know where he at. He need to come back.
4,500 yards, 30 TDs, and rushed for 2 TDs. He was the number 7 overall quarterback in fantasy last year.
And he's been to 2 NFC championships.
Thank you, sir.
This ain't a career ranking, Dre.
Leave that
poor man alone.
Jared Goff has been
he's been balling
quarterback quite a few times in his career, has he not?
JC just hating on him. That's all that is, bro.
I'm hating on Goff because you put him top 5.
No, he's
I mean,
6.
I asked you about who we pushing. You said you got Goff up in there.
Oh, in top 5? No. Allen, Prescott, Hurts, Jackson, Love.
And I said it before, but shout out Dak. That nigga made everybody look silly. He said he wasn't going to get no more than 10 interceptions, and that was exactly what the F he did. So, shout out Dak.
He definitely did.
Shut everybody up.
Dak, I apologize, y'all. You apologize.
Look, check this out, my esteemed panel. I'm struggling, though, with AR-15. Because if he makes it through the season, he's going to be top 10 fantasy quarterback.
I don't think he will be as high as they ranking him personally. But I wanted to leave that alone.
Because that's kind of a hot take.
I have quite a few close Colts fans as friends that I already argue with enough when they hear the podcast. So
I got him at 11 outside looking in, but he could be in the top 10.
Matter of fact, Ragu, you pissed one of them off with your take last week.
I told him sorry before I even said the
and it wasn't Jay Will, but I don't think Jay Will's too high on him either. But it's a Colts guys who do believe this season for whatever reason.
I told him I never get it right with them. So
yeah,
this man said for whatever
he took that in consideration. He caught that.
Yeah. If he can make it through the season, he would be in my top 10. If he,
we know that's your Florida boy.
I think he will be top 10 though, bro. He's that type of player.
Shit to do with nothing. He's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the goal. What are you talking about?
He only got hurt last year. He'll be fine.
He balled against us though, so I can't take nothing from him. That was a great balls game.
Against you.
You said what? 2-15?
I said everyone balls against you.
Pause. Tempted to put Goff in front of Mahomes.
Let's go running backs.
Yeah. You don't even want to address that shit, huh?
You said what was over Mahomes?
I said I may put Goff in front of Mahomes, is what I said.
I mean,
it sounds crazy.
Yeah, right? Dude. But we talking fantasy, so I'm trying to be fair.
Right. I got 12 guys in my top 10. I don't know how I worked that out.
Hey, it's some niggas that can tie. That's still technically top 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Man, Ragu, it's NFL cut day, my boy. You gotta
nah, for real. You talking about how it's tough, man. You gotta
This just fantasy.
Preseason over with. You done seen all you gonna see until Thursday. Till next Thursday.
The last two is CJ and Tua.
I bank on Tua just a bit more because
I think Tua can arguably get in that top 5 by the end of the season if he stays healthy. I just don't think he's gonna stay healthy. But if he stays healthy, yeah, for sure.
He could certainly
all that shit he got over there and how he played last year before he got hurt. Like I could definitely see it. He was getting 27.
He made it through last year. He didn't get hurt. JT, he was good.
No, he did. He was still playing, but he ended up getting hurt. You saw the difference. But before that nigga was getting 20-something a game. I remember because I picked him up.
He was leading the league in
for sure.
Passing.
Which you better, nigga, with them weapons. All right, let's go back. I'm sure y'all know who number 1 is. I ain't got to go over that.
So, all right, but let's talk about how much number 1 this dude is.
See,
I was looking at this shit, and this blew my mind. It blew my mind, bro. How much ahead of the next guy that this dude is. Man.
It's facts, though.
It's fucking crazy.
He is by far right now the best running back in the league. I can say that.
I mean,
fantasy-wise and in road.
It's not even close.
Holy shit.
So why don't we do this? You got Christian. Christian is just him.
Right.
And then we'll do the other running backs. So
right. That's what I said. Y'all know who number 1 is. I ain't got to.
Christian is like 0. And then
okay. Also, I get what you're saying. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, man. Because he's damn near like a quarterback.
So the number 1 running back in fantasy projection, Bijan Robinson. How we feeling about
that? Hold on.
And he did get drafted pretty early in my draft, by the way. So
I was fucking pissed, nigga.
You wanted him?
Well, y'all wanted Bijan.
Oh, damn.
Go stupid this year.
See, Norman, and Norman was trying to figure out why he went that early, but
I mean,
I got him going top 5 this year, man.
Yeah, I got him going there because this
overall?
season, JC, this past season, he had 214 attempts for 976 yards and 4 tutties. Came close. I mean, I know it's almost doesn't
Arthur
count.
Smith literally trying to ruin this man.
Mm-hmm.
I would Isaiah. I got a take on that. I wouldn't say they were necessarily trying to ruin him. They could have been trying to preserve him for when they knew it was time. Is that fair?
Preserve
for
him,
me.
my ass.
For me, guys,
I respected that they didn't just beat him up like that.
I think he'll be in the top 5.
But there was times where you at the goal line on the 1, and why the fuck is Tyler Algier getting the ball?
That's where you get effed up on the 1-yard line. What you mean?
That's
exactly where you get effed up at.
But no,
y'all gonna think I'm tripping, but I got 5 guys in front of Bijan, and that ain't even including Christian.
Wow.
I got Hall, Henry, Williams, ETN, and A-Chain.
Oh yeah, you ain't gonna like this top 10 then.
And then Bijan.
I don't see A-Chain being top 10.
All right, so let's go number 2. Because we said CMC is him. Get that.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. All right. So I shouldn't have said all of them, but yeah. Bijan number 1. No.
Number 2, we got Breece Hall. And I think the argument for that is if I don't want to speak for them. They're gonna try to protect Aaron until playoffs.
I got Kyren Williams ahead.
So there's gonna be a whole lot of running going on. Ragu, I'm with you, my brother.
I'm not gonna lie. We
Pop your mother effing spit then.
We talked about that MAGA schedule they gave Aaron. So that make Aaron.
Yeah, that was hilarious. They definitely gave him a MAGA schedule.
So
but because of that, Isaiah, you could preserve him even more.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I think why they had Breece Hall so high.
Yep.
I would maybe think
he would running that football.
I feel like he could finish maybe top 5.
They got Garrett Wilson still. They got Mike Williams now.
Yeah, they got a couple receivers. It's not that he's never going to throw the ball. It's just.
Hold on, Ragu. You think Mike Williams
I hope Mike Williams makes
hold up on the turf in New York, in New Jersey?
I know it's wishful thinking.
That turf doesn't kill
Garrett's going to have
everybody.
I think
we're not on receiving yet, but I think Garrett he's gonna ball.
I took a flyer on Mike Williams, though. He was still hanging around at the end of the draft last night. I went on and drafted him.
Number 3, we got JT.
Yeah. No complaint here.
I would move him down a little bit.
Why is that?
I think if you're gonna have Anthony Richardson top 10, then that means he might take away some of his touchdown carries.
Okay. I mean, why they both? It ain't enough room for the both of them.
They're not going to be putting up 50 points a game. Don't play. They're not putting up 50 points a game. Not saying that I have JT out the top 10. I more so put him at like maybe 6 or 7 in my personal opinion.
Just so y'all know, ETN is not top 10, even with our top 10 list. He's not top 10.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Where is he placed at?
Wow.
Even with our top 10, he still didn't place top 10.
Wow.
The number 4 fantasy running back last year.
Where is he at?
I feel like
he's got to be. I feel like
they have him ranked super low.
He's got to be in the top.
Oh no,
10.
I'm cap. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was going to say
he's number for our list. He's number 8.
All right.
No, I'm gonna put my boy at number 4, man. Again, for this year.
So after
and
JT,
look at it real quick, JC, and on top of that, ETN has 2. The reason that was a little crazy to me because he has back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. That's why I was like, damn, they got him ranked at.
Yeah, ETN.
I'm putting him right at number 6.
I felt like ETN went a little.
He's at number 6.
Personally,
he's already got 2,000
yards.
I
I unfortunately got auto picked my first 2 picks, but the running backs that I got, I for sure would have took ETN over one of them niggas for sure. So,
who'd you get?
Breece and Jamar.
Who?
Jameer
or
Gibbs?
Jameer. Yeah, Jameer Gibbs.
Oh, hey, shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Them is too good.
I would have took ETN over him for sure.
You good though, bro?
You think so?
I
like to hear it.
I do think that ETN would have been the better pick but I do think Gibbs is
it's because Gibbs, you know what scares me about Gibbs is that he's splitting carries the way he is.
With Montgomery?
Yeah.
Well, they want to preserve him. They want to preserve him. Yeah,
it could be that. No, you're right. That could be what that is, and it's smart. They did the same thing with what's his name a couple years ago with Miles Sanders. Remember they him the whole season and then unleashed that nigga in playoffs. So
what happened to the game I love, man?
So listen
what happened
right.
to niggas?
I know, right?
You right, 32 times, limping out after scoring.
You right, Isaiah.
3 touchdowns at the 1 yard line and shit.
Niggas gonna ever be having better playoff numbers than regular
I'm just
season.
playing. No, I'm just joking, man. It's much better that these guys can remember the plays that they made.
Hey, look, boy. I got a bizarro world take here. When have we ever talked about 4 Lions offensive players in the top 10 of fantasy?
There's 4, right?
4.
I mean, Goff, Gibbs,
St. Brown,
Laporta, St. Brown.
Oh, damn, you're right.
It's like the Detroit Lions are all on the set, bro. They're not playing with people.
They're ready.
It's about time after 60 years, nigga.
They said
True
Chiefs are trying to three-peat. Not on my watch.
You can even throw Montgomery in there. Cool.
Oh my
God.
I don't know about that top 10, but
man, they got guys. Bro.
Maybe 15.
Well, not top 10. Maybe top 20, maybe.
Yeah, 15, 20-ish.
And that's their whole offense.
I want to take you guys back to a time when, like, we had some very elite running backs back in the day. So Christian McCaffrey last year scored about 340 points in fantasy, and was averaging about 20.5.
And he missed a couple games.
Was averaging about 20.5 fantasy points a game. Anybody remember what happened in 2006 season?
Is that LT?
Yeah, in 2006.
My favorite running back of the thousands. I knew you ain't have to say nothing. You just said the year. I knew.
he put up 31 total touchdowns with 1,800 yards at rushing, 500 receiving yards. Right. This man
2,300 yards from scrimmage.
This man put up.
I want to meet a nigga who was in fantasy in 2006.
Listen, 400 fantasy points for 26 fantasy points a game, and that's not even the worst part. We keep going. Next on that list, a guy that I hated seeing line.
What about Todd Gurley?
No, hold on. I'm about to get to. But listen to this. Larry Johnson that same year had 19 total touchdowns. He put up just as many points as Christian McCaffrey would have in a 16-game season. And he averaged 20.9 points per game in fantasy.
Wow.
Then Steven Jackson.
I don't think anybody averaged that last year.
Steven Jackson, the next nigga, put up the same amount of points as Christian McCaffrey in 16 games. 20.6 points per game in fantasy.
What do y'all think that is?
That's the running back position getting phased out. That's what that is. That's them not giving the ball. That's them upset. Not running the damn ball. That's all that is. That's all that is, bro. Everybody wants to throw the damn ball all over the yard now.
When we ought to realize too, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, running the football is just as effective as throwing the football.
So running is the NBA's mid-range.
That's not what the analytics say, Dre.
Passing is the
then fuck those
analytics. Todd Gurley in 2018, missing 2 games, put up 21 touchdowns and had 1,200 yards.
Talk about it.
1,200 rushing yards.
Talk about
500 receiving yards and put up 22 points per game in fantasy.
Yeah, he was on my fantasy team that year. We did.
That's
why
unfortunately, I wasn't in the fantasy world yet back then.
When did you jump into fantasy?
Hey, that year I had Todd Gurley and Lamar.
More recent than you think, Jerry. I think my first season was literally.
I won, obviously.
It was my first season. My first season Gurley. Is when Gurley was when Gurley that one season he went to Atlanta.
Oh, damn, that is recent.
Whatever year that was.
Oh, that was in 20. That was in 20.
Might have been COVID or the year after COVID, something like that.
COVID. I think it was COVID.
That was the year that Cuzzo had asked me to join with them. And I was all basketball fantasy before that, so it was an adjustment. But I had a solid year considering the circumstances. But that was my first year, and then the year after that, I got convinced to make a NFL league. So pretty recent.
Man, that shit's crazy, man. That was
shout out Isaiah, our reigning NFL fantasy champion for the All Grind League. By the way, I don't think we ever.
And nigga set me up for failure, man. Ain't he repick or nothing. Ain't he reshuffle the picks. Ain't no with the ninth pick again. Niggas was
nigga. Based on last year, you should have went last, nigga. I don't know what you complaining about.
In the other league,
champions usually go last, nigga.
In the other league, I won. I got the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, see that, man. That's that shady spit going on.
Nah, y'all. I saw everybody plotting on me.
Imagine the Chiefs getting the number 1 draft pick this summer.
Hold on. My thing was every player I had in my queue, niggas was picking. Niggas was snatching every player that I wanted. I knew y'all was plotting on me. It's all right.
Nigga, we'll get more into that next week, nigga.
JC was in there making calls. Hey, pick this nigga. I know he eyeballing that nigga right now. Pick him right now. I know.
Isaiah, so we're gonna talk about it now.
It's a conspiracy, huh?
No back-to-back champions, but you, huh?
So let's go through the rest of this list, man. We got Bijan 1, Brees 2, JT 3, Barkley 4, Gibbs 5. So they agree with Ragu. Kyron 6.
Kyron should be like 5, honestly.
ETN 8. Derrick Henry 9. Kind of blasphemous. And Rachaad White at 10. That was my sleeper last year, by the way, just so niggas know. Now they got him ranked, in the top 15.
Want a cookie?
I
actually do. What we got? We got chocolate chip over there. What we talking?
I have R. White right behind Mixon.
I'll send you a Patriots jersey.
Yeah, why they don't got a? What they got?
I got Mixon.
Okay, let me ask y'all something. This Pacheco spit. What's this Pacheco spit?
Where do they have him at?
He's legit.
I think he is
top 10.
Yeah, no, I don't have Pacheco top 10. He's too.
I would honestly put Pacheco for me.
He's legit as an NFL running back. I'm just talking fantasy, Ragu.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying he's not legit as an NFL running back. Fantasy, purely fantasy.
I don't see him top 10.
Him and Travis score all the touchdowns there.
They throw in McKinnon a lot too. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Chiefs use their running back.
Yeah, I think McKinnon got hurt last year, so they didn't use him as much. But
my thing is it's just like with Andy Reid, like the last real. I can't even tell you.
He don't have that type of offense.
LaShawn McCoy was like the last running back that kind of went crazy in his offense.
He let all his running backs. Everybody eats.
The last one that truly went crazy was Kareem Hunt before
Yeah.
Well, let's be clear. Pacheco is not.
That's because that's all they had at the time.
These guys. No, so I don't have Pacheco top 10. I don't.
No, just not as a fantasy running back.
As a fantasy.
Yeah, we just talking fantasy, right?
Yeah. Let me see. Brees, Henry.
And I would argue,
Mixon,
even though I know they have a lot of pass catchers on that team,
they do.
I would argue Mixon should have a top 10 argument this season. I think he's slept on right now.
You got Bijan, Gibbs, Connor. All these guys are better.
Actually, that's a good take, JC. You're not wrong on that one. I think we could make an argument for that.
On Mix, man.
Damn, now that I think about it, the Chiefs do have a lot of pass catchers.
I think Cook will have more
Cook.
yards than Pacheco.
Yeah.
He's another nigga I'm trying to figure out why his rank so high this season.
Because they don't have any pass catchers in Buffalo. It's going to be straight read
nigga,
option.
Josh Allen going to be the one running there, nigga. It ain't going to be him either.
Watch this, all you going to see Josh Allen doing. Read option. Read option. That's all you're going to see. Straight read option.
With maybe, like 2 or 3 turnovers in the process.
And then by the time it gets to October in Buffalo, it's cold. It's cold.
Y'all ain't defending y'all boy Jacobs because he been talking too much spit, huh?
Hey, Hey, that's on that nigga, man. Hey, you in Green Bay now.
Hey, honestly, Isaiah and Ragu said it at when that trade first went down. Like, hey, man, we're not mad at you. Go get the bag.
Yeah. It's just that I think Raider fans have kind of been on Jacob's side the whole time, and then he just been trashing the Raiders since he left. So,
well, because some of the fans are pissed that he didn't necessarily give us fans a goodbye and shit like that and things like that, and it's like, nigga, we ain't the ones who didn't say. We weren't the well. Some fans were like, "Oh, you don't pay running backs and shit," but I was like, he deserves to be.
Well, to be fair, it's another sport, but I mean, Clay just did the same shit after everything he's went through with the fan base, and he never gave no real goodbye. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's some new niggas shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't like how he was talking about. So y'all used to losing. Y'all cool with losing. All that kind of shit he came with. And then you go to Green Bay. Somebody, they won a Super Bowl in
Green Bay's a winning franchise. What you mean?
They won a Super Bowl in 12 and then 96.
But they win games. Ragu, don't do that. They win games.
Before that, it was 1960 something. Before the Brett Favre, and then since then they've only Aaron Rodgers only won one, only went to and won one.
But does he win in the regular season?
The
does he win?
Beat Green Bay last year.
So hold on. So you call the 49ers winners? Huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Get the fuck out
when the last time they was bad?
When the last
losing Super Bowls. Their last Super Bowl win
yes, they're losing
in the 90s.
I'm saying of the angle Jacobs might be coming from of like used to losing is like
y'all.
At least if you get to the playoffs, everybody's 0-0. I know we got a chance, and the Packers have done that damn near more than anybody since my entire adulthood. To be real.
Yeah. Okay, nigga.
See, Josh
didn't
said
know that there was second place trophy.
He said Josh.
Josh was undefeated, I think, in high school, and you know how they were at Bama. So he wasn't used to taking L's in general. That's all that was. So, the guy that was telling him, the veteran that was talking to him was like, bro, this the NFL, man. You're going to lose some games, bro. Ain't no, this ain't Alabama. You're not playing Vanderbilt.
But all right, let me ask y'all this. And I'm not trying to be a Josh Caper or nothing like that, but let me ask y'all this.
Choose your words wisely.
Have y'all not had a dysfunctional situation for at least the last 3-4 years? Pretty much most of his career.
Man, don't nobody.
Josh Jacobs.
The Raiders front office.
But you had
to shit with Ruggs and Gruden.
You know what? You don't even want to get into this shit because
you're right. That's a whole episode.
I can really get into dysfunctional in a second, but I don't want to air people dirty laundry out there. So let's just move it on. All right. Brother got paid. He's a Packer now. Once a Raider, always a Raider. We was glad for his time that he served here, but he's moved on. Wish him the best of luck. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll see you when you come back.
Y'all play him next year?
Part of the alumni. No, I'm saying when he's part of the alumni.
No, I'm saying, do y'all play them next year though?
This season right now? No.
Yeah.
No.
I would love to see
we
that.
whooped on them last year. We're sparing them this year.
Exactly.
We're sparing them this
year.
Y'all
beat the Packs last year?
Yes, we did beat the Packers. But then
Isaiah spoke up quick.
But then we fucked around and lost to the Vikings.
All right, let's go receivers, man. Number one, we got CD.
Number one, where is DA? He's in the top 5, correct?
Bro, this is
he
one of those,
is top. He's literally number 10.
For the first two guys,
but that's because he ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to be okay. That makes more sense now.
Much as I love Devontae Adams, bro. Last few years, the deep ball has just been inaccurate from Raider quarterbacks. Like, no matter who's throwing the football, like I said, I can literally show you a video of him just getting cardio the last 2 or 3 years. But yeah, I'd probably put him at 10 or 9. I don't know. I mean, maybe Gardner will show me something, make some shit shake. He'll have 100 catches and 1,300 yards with 10 touchdowns. Like, I don't know. But as of right now, as things stand, I have him at about 9 or 10.
Are y'all cool with CD at 1?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not cool with CD at 1. He got paid.
Really?
So usually when guys get paid,
said he got paid.
I think CD's gonna live up to it fantasy wise this year.
Did he go to training camp?
Was he? I don't think he went to training camp. Did he go to training camp?
Working out at the crib or your own little facility is not the same as training camp speed. I just want that to be said.
I got no problem with CD right there.
No, neither do I.
I don't either.
I'd probably put CD at 3. I put CD at 3. I don't feel like that's disrespectful. Just feel like there's gonna be a little bit of drop off there from missing training camp and also getting paid.
We were speaking of Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is 13 for me.
And now we're getting into the 2 players that I missed out on in my draft because I overslept. Number 2.
He woke up like fuck.
And if wifey didn't wake me up when she did, I would have missed even more, possibly the whole draft. So, but anyway, number 2, Tyreek Hill. Number 3, St. Brown.
No problems with that.
I'll probably put.
And I would even. I know Tyreek gets a lot of the deep balls. Pause. But I would argue that St. Brown could finish as a number 1 receiver this year.
I think Tyreek finishes as number 1, and then I'm putting St. Brown.
I really feel like St. Brown is like finna go stupid this year. Like honestly, like he's gonna have
I love St. Brown. St. Brown,
fantasy season.
St. Brown helped me win my other league. I fucking love St. Brown. I have no issues with. I just have him at number 2. I don't feel like that's crazy.
Oh no! I wasn't saying that to you. I was just saying in general. I feel like. Because St. Brown was going like in a lower 10, high second. Like I feel like St. Brown is like I don't think niggas realize what he's finna do this year, in my opinion.
Well, it's just mainly that you
think my number 4 is crazy.
Is it because he's sharing with Laporta?
Well, no, that and also it's because the receiver position is, one of the deeper positions in football. You can find some value here and there.
That's true. That's true. And
picks.
Take care of something else in the meanwhile.
Exactly.
That's true. Jamar Chase, number 4.
I'm sorry.
That's where my list goes a little different.
Yeah, I would probably have Jamar at maybe like 6.
I'm putting Puka there.
Yo, effing spit today, Ragu.
Here he go.
Yo, effing spit today.
It's not even the fact.
He got 2 of the guys top 5.
It's not in the fact that he's right there, Ragu, because I have Puka as the next guy right after Chase. Because like I said, I have Joey.
You just hate to say it, huh?
It's just the way he acts. It's just the way he acts out about it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure these boys probably disrespected Coop in the process, so it's all good.
Don't you guys see how excited he all gets too when you say something about his Rams?
Hey, 2 and 15. You ain't got nothing to get excited about.
He looks like a kid on Christmas when somebody
gives 6 rings.
Rams a compliment.
Exactly.
Somebody picks one of the Rams. Yeah, he looks like a kid that just opened up.
Because, bro, we get so overlooked. It'd be happy to finally hear somebody give just some type of reverence. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice.
You know what? You're right about that, bro, because the rankings of Kyren Williams and Puka comes from me discounting the Rams last year and them having the year that they end up having. So I think I had them at like 5-11 or 6-11 or something like that, and they end up going to the playoffs.
So you apologize. You wasn't familiar with their game.
Mr. Williams and Mr. Nakua, I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. You're right. Both of them. Stafford I know about, but yeah, Mr. Nakua and Williams.
So let's talk about it, because this is number 5. We got Justin Jefferson. So you got Puka over Justin Jefferson this season.
Yeah, then that's because his quarterback situation.
Okay.
I'm not penalizing. Well, I am penalizing him, but I mean, come on, bro. Sam Darnold, I can't sign up for that. And I love Jets. Don't get me wrong.
Same here.
But they're going to be double teaming him, and Sam Darnold, bro. I just don't see.
Sam Darnold's not an NFL QB, unfortunately.
I wouldn't say that. He deserves a spot in the league, but he's not a starting quarterback. No,
he's probably not a starter. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He's not a starter. He's good for he can play in this league. He's just not a starter. And when he does, the poor dude, every time he gets on the field, bro, there's always a meme of him. I see ghosts. I'm like, bro.
Let me go back a step, JC. Sorry, Dre.
No, you good. I was done.
No Saquon in the top 10 running backs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We brought up Saquon. He was like 4 or 5, I think. Something like that.
Okay.
I didn't think I heard him. I was like, wait a minute.
4's a bit high.
I mean, that was a very complex conversation, but yeah, Saquon was.
But now he's going to be in Philly,
top 4, top 5, something like that.
But
I mean, again, out of our top, because we left CMC out, like how we used to do with well, I don't know, it's still better than what we used to do when Aaron Donald used to come up in our ranking conversations. These niggas wouldn't even let me do. They wouldn't even let me do linemen because it would just be like, nigga, it's Aaron Donald and everybody else. We moving to the next category. So at least y'all let me do the running backs. Pause. That sounded crazy.
So
that sounded wild.
If Jamar, I just thought about this. Actually, man, because I don't know about Burrow, and he has got hurt the last couple years, I got Mike Evans and AJ Brown ahead of Jamar Chase.
That's a hot take.
Well,
and DJ Moore too.
Isaiah, if you talking to us, you're muted.
Shoot, that's what my bad, Ragu. That's why I said I'm one last chance for my boy Burrow before he just completely damages goods to me. Because if he's going to be top 10, it's going to be banking on Jamar Chase having a big year, and I think that he will be that.
I think
Burrow.
I still got Jamar in top 10, just like around 9 or 10.
One of my fantasy sleepers this year, which I think is going to help Burrow, is honestly T. Higgins because he's trying to get paid right now. So
brother,
I would look out for him. I would look out for him. I know he had an underwhelming season for the better part of last year, but I think we got to remember Higgins was the number 1 when Chase walked through the door.
Did they tag him? Did they tag Higgins?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Higgins is going. I got him as like one of my sleeper picks this year.
Okay, JC. So I'm lost. Run it down again. Lamb,
CD, Tyreek, St. Brown, Chase, Jefferson, and that's all we went so far.
Okay.
You had Puka top 5 though. That's why we got into that conversation.
Got it.
So 6, we got AJ Brown.
I got AJ ahead of Chase.
Right. 7, we got Puka, which I guess you had him over Chase as well.
Yep.
8, Garrett Wilson.
No problem with that.
I'm surprised they got him that high. I got him that high. I'm surprised they do as well. But he was getting a little disrespected in a couple drafts I saw. So I'm like, 9, we got, this one's a little shocking. We got Olave at 9. Yeah, I would put.
That's a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, I would put Pittman,
crazy,
Mike Evans. It's a lot of niggas I'd put over Olave. I ain't even gonna say no names, bro. I'd have him like in fringe top 15, maybe.
Yeah, it's
I have Evans.
Credit
I got Evans, Debo, and DJ Moore ahead of Olave.
Yeah, so to close it out, it's Olave and Devontae Adams. Adams is kind of like a tricky one. Nobody could really put a finger on that situation. We know what he's capable of, but we also know that he's had some horrid quarterback play for the most part for the past couple years.
Yeah, I think I'm crazy, bro. I got Ayuk ahead.
If I was to close out this top 10, I would take out Olave and Adams, and I would put Mike Evans and Diggs. I think Diggs is gonna have a better season than people think. I know they have a lot of pass catchers over there, but I think Diggs.
I would definitely put Mike Evans, bro. Definitely.
Wait, where is Diggs? I don't even see. Oh, okay, they got Diggs. Damn, they got him ranked 22. That's crazy.
That's because they got Nico, they got Tank, and they got
I get it. But Diggs is still the number one receiver in Houston.
Plus Joe Mixon. So they got
Diggs is gonna get his money. Don't worry. You see what all them weapons that the Eagles had once AJ tore Jalen Hurts a new one. Did they not start finding that nigga? Did he not start finding that nigga after that?
Say again.
Once, remember last year when the first couple games, Jalen was, had all the weapons and he wasn't really utilizing AJ like that, and AJ was tearing that nigga up over there on the sideline.
Oh, after that,
didn't he start finding that nigga to where he can get his number?
I love to see that.
Yeah, so Diggs I think he'll be fine because if CJ play that game with him, he's gonna have a talk, and he'll be just fine.
AJ was like, "Fuck that, we won the game." Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I need some looks. God damn it.
No, but you made a great point though. Like niggas could say all of that. Oh, he's selfish. He just worried about himself. But then when it's time to get paid, imagine, you know what I'm saying, you having the nigga Devontae who's going off because of you, and they using that against you when it's time to sit at the table. So
you got Howie Roseman in there like, well, AJ, your numbers are,
Exactly.
And he don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly. So yeah, I felt him on that.
And Devontae ain't gonna give him none of that money.
He sure ain't.
Hell no.
He probably gonna be having his own damn conversation, nigga. Look at this paper right here. You know what I'm saying? Look, don't give an F about that AJ Smith, nigga. What does this say right here? And I don't blame him either.
Nigga showing up in a new Lambo with a new chain, new outfit and shit. AJ in the corner like, nigga, you eating off of me, nigga.
Right. Let me get a car or something, motherfucker.
He said it.
Any last comments on receivers? Because I know that's the most loaded position.
Okay, well, all right. One more time. Lamb, Reek,
St. Brown,
Amon-Ra,
Chase,
Puka, Chase,
Jefferson, AJ, Puka,
Jefferson about 9.
Garrett Wilson, Olave, Devontae Adams.
I'm gonna take Justin Jefferson and Olave out of there.
Out the top,
and replace that with Debo and DJ Moore.
I don't know about out the top 10.
I think Mike Evans getting slept on.
I got Evans.
In your top 10?
You put Evans on the list.
Oh, okay.
He had Evans on the list already.
We gotta have
Evans had great chemistry with Baker last year.
We gotta have Mike. Too. So Mike and Debo. We'll put Mike and Debo in.
Shout out Bake Show, by the way. Don't let me down this year, man. Because I will slander. Let's go tight ends, man. Last position.
Is Travis 1 or 2?
That nigga ain't
He's 2.
1 or 2.
He's ranked 2. They got Laporta over Kelsey this year.
Oh, nice.
For the first time in God knows how long, there's a tight end over Kelsey.
Damn, they put Sam Laporta over Thank you.
Are we okay with Laporta at number 1?
Absolutely. In my book.
Yeah.
Ragu.
That's gonna be it.
Even with that shaky receiving core over there in Kansas City.
Oh, I thought you was finna say something about JG.
Yeah.
Nah, Laporta is like golf's favorite target. Like I know Laporta gonna ball for sure.
I'm proud of you, brother. Yeah, Laporta is number 1.
I don't think put Trav at 3.
I think it's possible. I don't have a problem with it, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Kelsey just easily finishes number 1 again. But I do think this season this was probably the first time where it wasn't like Kelsey's the only tight end who can really be a difference maker. Like he's gonna be way up here, and the rest of these niggas will be lucky if they get 10 every week. Like there's like at least 4 or 5 niggas that I feel can be in that double-digit range for a majority of the season. and we haven't seen
double-digit touchdowns.
You said what?
Double-digit touchdowns, double-digit reception.
Double-digit as far as fantasy points every week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the first time I think we've probably
right. It was like I just had to be sure
in a while, especially in my fantasy life. So it was good to see because you can game plan. Your game plan opened up a little bit more. You don't have to be hell bent on. Hey, I want to get a tight end who's arguably also his receiver one. There's quite a few guys like that this year.
There's quite a huge fall off after Sam, George, and Travis.
After who?
Laporta, Kittle, and Kelsey.
Kittle is ranked at 6.
He should be too, honestly.
Yeah.
What?
Kittle's ranked at 6.
Hockenson is on the pup list. He's not even going to be playing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd rank Hockenson lower.
We got Laporta 1, Kelsey 2, Andrews 3, McBride 4, Ingram 5, Kittle 6.
I like that. Ingram.
I don't know. I feel like
I know niggas. I see niggas finally decided to start sleeping on Ingram. That was my sleeper last year.
Yeah,
I feel like GK can be second.
Njoku? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, where's Njoku in?
Njoku might have a good season, but we've said that every year, and this nigga be underwhelming. So
I mean, he was a top.
I kind of gave up on that project.
He was a top 5 fantasy tight end last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Wow. But Sam Laporta was just so head and shoulders.
No quarterback. Okay. That's why they got him ranked like that then. He's also one of Deshaun's favorite targets, but
he was the 6th tight end. But if you take Laporta out, then he is 5.
Where's Pitts ranked at?
So next,
Pitts is like 10th, I guess, bro. That's what I was looking for.
So next we got my personal 2024 sleeper tight end, who I plan to get in both of my leagues, Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills. They got him ranked at 7.
And we know why, because they don't have pass catching.
They don't, exactly. And I saw what he did last year. He was one of my waiver pickups when Knox went out, and he balled then. So I know what he's capable of, and they ESPN got him ranked accordingly. Kyle Pitts is at 8. Njoku at 9. Ferguson 10? At 10.
Okay. Who at 10?
Ferguson
from the Cowboys. He was cool. He was decent last year. I think I had him as like a backup tight end for me. He was good based on matchups. And obviously, that's probably due to Hockenson missing the first 4 or 5 games, probably. So, a tight end I think niggas is sleep on too. That can argue a top 10 case.
761 and 5. Yeah, damn, Ferguson.
Schultz.
Yeah, he had a good year
from the Texans.
He had a really good year.
Yeah.
I feel you. He could be being slept on a bit.
What about Cole Kmet?
Say it again.
Cole Kmet was a fantasy tight end last year.
You said where they got who?
Cole Kmet.
Oh,
hey bro, Evan
you're right.
Ingram
They do got him effed up. He's
catches?
At 20.
Is that 20? Right?
20? Are you sure
this
is the season rankings?
Kmet is at 20. Yep.
I'm at.
Wow.
I don't know what that is either. Yeah, Kmet wasn't bad like the last couple of years. Like I guess
because they drafted Ndunze, got Keenan Allen as well. I guess they bank on those.
Yeah, but they think he's just gonna get ignored completely. If anything, that should get him more looks.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hunter Henry is gonna have a better tight end season than Kmet.
I ain't gonna lie. I could bank on that.
You wildin'.
Nigga. Who does Hunter Henry have to compete with for targets?
You have to have a quarterback that's even like
Drake
good enough to get to you though.
Drake May?
Gotta admit,
you think he gonna have time to throw the ball?
Got a lot of people to share with. Cole Kmet's got a lot of people to share with this year, and a rookie QB.
My whole point is, I think he can get him the ball much more than he can get
So what about what's this nigga name? Okonkwo from the Titans.
Nah, I wouldn't even have.
I got him doing nothing. Yeah, why didn't anybody tell me that fucking Evan Ingram had 114 catches last year?
I had him on my team, so I'm sure I mentioned it. That was my sleeper pick last year.
How the fuck did that happen?
I mean, he was Trevor Lawrence.
Because Ingram that nigga, target. That's why.
I mean, bro, that is 19 catches more than Hawkins.
Hawkins missed some games last year too, though, didn't he?
He missed 2.
Wow, bro. So they throw the ball and let Ingram get him down there and then give it to ATN to run it
basically.
in?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. That's their whole plan.
Pretty much.
Laporta with the 10 touchdowns. He just fucking exploded.
And how many yards receiving?
Yeah, he did.
889.
That was a breakout season in his rookie season.
Damn, 889 and 10 tutties?
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The tight end position is no longer just Kelsey and everybody else.
Oh, absolutely.
It sure isn't, man. You're right about that. And I like to say my main man Bowers is gonna add to that.
Yeah, I think my boy Bowers is gonna have a decent.
They got him ranked top 15.
Yeah, I was about to say,
we have a tight end renaissance in the National Football League.
That's another position that's going to start getting paid. We're gonna see how much they think. We're gonna see how important they feel that position is when it's time to come to the table.
On my show, I want to do a draft and the CBA and the draft and I just feel they got tricked off their spot, bro. They got tricked off their money. When you look at the rookie scale, bro, if you don't get picked in the first 2 rounds, your chances of making a lot of money in the league decrease big time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just for example, like the only guy, I ain't gonna say only, but a good example of a guy who broke through all of that is Max Crosby. Max was what, 4th round pick?
5th.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, 4th. My bad. Yeah, 4th. Hunter Renfrow was 5th.
All right, so check this out. Let me just go through this real quick. I know this ain't fantasy, but look. Max Crosby can argue that he's just as good or better than Christian Wilkins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christian Wilkins is on the Raiders as a new player, making more than Max. Reason being, where Christian started from as a 1st-round pick. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So now, Max got the bigger raise because he was a 4th-round pick and didn't make shit when he first got drafted, and Christian had the rookie, the 1st-round rookie deal with the 5th-year option, and they all slotted at a lot higher money. So you have to give him a raise as well, and because he started so much higher than Max, even though Max is every bit the player that he is now.
Well, that must be the agents then. They must be going to the players.
CBA.
Like you making this compared to what you was versus no, you're just as good as this. Your stats are just as good as this. There's a necessity here just as much as anywhere else. This is what you should be getting. So that's kind of on the player in a way.
Okay, but if you the owners, right, and you guys are together on this, and you say, hey, man, them dudes that got picked outside of the first 2 rounds,
just like, for example,
jumping them up in salary like that.
Just like, for example, Ragu, like, remember, this is a different sport, but I'm just saying the concept was the same. Remember when we were talking about Austin Reeves, and we all thought, like, damn, like, he's probably finna go get whoopty whoop 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 from another team, or maybe the Lakers might even be willing to do it. Because he was so damn low, they showed this nigga 54. He like 54? Like, oh, what? Heck, man, where do I sign? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even thinking about.
What he's saying is how the CBA is set up, that he can only get offered a certain amount of money. That's what he's saying. Because Christian Wilkins was a first-round pick, his top cap number is that much larger than Max's, even though Max is, you would say, is the better player.
He's probably better than him.
Yeah, you would say he's the better player at his position. And because Max was picked in the 4th round, because people didn't do their homework and scouts didn't, like we always say, if you would redraft, Max would go fucking top 5 in his draft.
Oh, man.
And he'd be paid far more than what he's getting paid now.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. Exactly. That's my point.
So let me ask y'all this. And I hate to use a ram, but let me ask y'all for this example. So when it's time, let's just hypothetically say Puka continues to do what he's already been doing, what we think he's
going to be a great example. I'm glad you said him.
He should.
Y'all think he's going to have that problem?
Yes.
He's not going to get the money that JJ and them got.
Yes.
And he should, but he's not, bro.
They don't even got
he got picked in the 5th round?
If Puka does this for the next 2-3 years, I guess it would take for his time to get paid. Y'all don't think he's getting 30 a year?
The whole problem is, JC, it depends on the CBA and what the next CBA. Well, his contract could be up before then, so it doesn't even matter. The whole issue is the CBA dictates that this is the
there's only a certain amount you can go up to, period.
Yes.
Like there's a rule against it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he was just saying in general.
It's just like with the NBA. Like, so how the Mavericks, when Luka's first contract came up,
that's why it looked like, damn, that's kind of low. Like, I do remember.
No.
Like, what? Only this?
It's like there's no point in him going to another team and even asking for another contract because they can't even offer him what the Mavericks offer.
Right.
So that's
okay. And I think so. That's the reason why those generational guys just say, "F it, I'm signing that first extension no matter what," because they made it to where like that's what the players should do. You should stay where you at. Yeah. At least give them one chance, give them one extension, and then you can go off and see what they do. So they it says you got a 4-year window, but they really got a 7-8 year window to get you
good. It's to protect the small teams. It's really to protect the small market.
That makes sense. And
just
Zion would have been probably gone already. You know what I'm saying? Right. That makes sense. Thank you for bringing that up, Ragu. That's one of them discussions that you don't really see on other platforms. That's why we are all grind.
It's kind of fucked up, bro, to be honest with you, because the best thing that a guy like Max could have done, and this is nobody's going to do this, what I'm saying, is so say he makes the team when he first got to Oakland. When they came to give him that 4-year deal for peanuts or whatever, if he said, "Nah, man, give me a 2-year joint," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
turn down.
You're right, and they're not going to do that because what if they get hurt?
Exactly. You can bet on yourself, right? When Max first came, he was drinking and shit. He wasn't a player that he
right.
is
Yeah,
now.
then there was that too. Yeah.
But that's the only thing they can do, bro. They can bet on themselves. They can say, "Nah, GM, give me a 1-year deal, and I'm gonna do my thing."
Well, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he got the podcast. Make it up on the back end.
I mean, he's not. He's the second highest paid player on the team. Don't get me wrong. He's not. He's not slumming. Yeah. I was just interested when I saw that Christian Wilkins came over and is the lead dog. He's making the most on the Raiders.
Wilkins my guy too, by the way. He was another nigga that I effed with him. Nigga got an old soul.
Brother, that nigga ain't hurting at all.
Yeah. Good guy.
I done seen Max Crosby's car. He ain't hurting at all.
So let me say this too. Max and the Raiders ran gassers to end practice. And then as you look out there, you saw 2 guys running hundreds after that by themselves. And it was 94 and 98, bro.
Oh, yeah. I love to see it.
So
Wilkins looked like he didn't want to do the shit, but he like, man, if Max out here, I gotta stay out here. So he, Max was leaving Wilkins by a good little margin, but Christian still did the hundreds, man. So you love to see that type shit.
Need to get Tyrese slow ass out there.
I saw him too getting extra work before practice with the D-line assistant down at the goalpost. And then what was real interesting, bro, you had the rookies and the young guys down here and the real practice over here. Tyree was over here with the young guys, and he wasn't on first team. Crazy.
He's just so slow off the ball. I don't get it. Like,
and then when he did get in, he was playing D tackle. And then lastly, I don't want to take over the show about Raider shit, but Malcolm Koonce was practicing linebacker.
I ain't gonna lie. I low-key missed it because you used to always take over a Raider show, and that was why Follow from Burner started so you can get it all off.
So you mean Koonce?
Time you get here, you like, all right, I'm good. We can do what we came to do. So we haven't had as many Raider interruptions, so I kind of missed it a little bit.
I saw Koonce taking drops and covering linebackers, bro.
Oh wow, okay.
Hey Isaiah, me and Ragu talked about it a little bit.
Working. Koonce was over there with Diablo and Spillane and working. So I don't know if that's for a package or are they thinking of actually moving him, but yeah, bro, that happened.
Hey, and Isaiah, me and Ragu talked about it a little bit. I don't know if he brought it up to you, but y'all should do like a live after game take, post game take, like after y'all games this season.
Yeah,
I think that would be great.
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm down.
The Sundays that I know you be busy and all that, but whenever you
no.
That's something that you can do a quick little 10-minute. 15-minute live, you know what I mean?
Do that. Yeah,
we could go Monday. We could go Monday, Thursday.
We can do it right after the game. We can do it right.
Or immediately.
And if y'all need a devil's advocate, I'm your man.
No, that's the best time to do it.
And then Thursdays, after the injury report come out, then we do a pregame, like you know what I'm saying, what we think the Raiders need to do to beat whoever they about to play, and then we'll follow up after the game. Yeah.
I'll hop on the
radio. And I want my cut too when it's all said and done.
Yo, you want your agent fee?
10%.
He's gonna call both of you, Isaiah, Ragu. I need 10% from each.
Be like Big Red, nigga.
My office hours are from 9 to 5. Got me fucked up.
I went a little too old school for these niggas with that.
I know. Let's reach it back a little bit.
Youngster. All right, let's go. Stat prediction league leaders, man. Y'all ready?
Yeah. We're doing passing yards?
Yep, you already know. Look at Isaiah. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
They got where they at? JC got us working like slaves out there.
Hey, Isaiah, think of it like this.
Rice.
You got them gourmet noodles, nigga. What you mean?
Isaiah, just know, I always look at it like this. When this show really takes off and gets when they need a new ESPN news crew, they got us. All great. I think of it that way,
brother. I don't think we might be tall. I don't think we tall enough.
Yeah, not for Disney. Disney ain't definitely with us. We might get a Rumble deal or something like that.
Yeah, only Pat McAfee can sit up there and do what he.
That's the only nigga that can get away with that. That's the only nigga.
Boy.
What you want to do this on, JC? Just the number one guy, or you gonna top 10? What we doing?
Nah, who y'all? Hell no, we ain't got time for that. Who y'all got leading in passing?
Yes, we
do. No, we don't.
I got a hot take.
Okay, let's hear it.
JG.
Leader in yards. That's not
Drake
necessarily a hot take if he stay healthy.
It's not.
Drake May is going to be league leader in yards. No, I'm playing.
No, that's a hot take. No, that's
They do got JG projected to finish top 5.
I don't have JG, but I do have the guy who is on contract talks after I disrespected him last year, Dak Prescott. I think that because
I can see that too.
I just think every year
that was going to be my other choice.
Yeah, who have these guys who want to get paid.
I mean, he got them cupcake schedules, nigga. You better be the league leader.
So last year, wasn't he the league leader last year?
No,
no, I think it was Tua, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tua was the league leader in yards.
Tagovailoa.
He was the league leader in touchdowns.
Tua Tagovailoa. Yep. He was.
Then JG.
I ain't never heard niggas really say the last name.
Oh, yeah, it's Tua Tagovailoa. You got this, JC. You can say it too.
So,
Tagovailoa.
Golf
Oh my
49
God.
more yards than
now you got me on.
I don't have Goff as a bad pick. You know, you got Amon Ra and Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs can catch out the backfield. So it's just that after I saw what CD did in contract year, I think Dak's gonna follow up and say, "All right, Jerry, now it's time to pay me my money."
So they have CJ as projected to finish with the most yards, but I think the reason why I don't think that's going to happen is because CJ is very smart. So not to say he'd never take risks, but he's not going to take as many, you know what I'm saying, that would get you like those long, passing yards to where you finish like that by the end of the season. He could be very preservative at times. And they have a much better run game now than they did last year as well. So
they looking for CJ to have a big year, though.
You said what?
I just said they looking for him to have a big year, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what we got next? Passing touchdowns?
No, well, I don't think. Jerry, did you pick somebody?
I was still kind of. No, you're good. I was just gonna say, I had Mahomes.
Who?
Wait, say what was it again?
This was passing yard. Damn, nigga, where you been at?
Well, I was here. No, it's just I lost my train of thought for a second.
Mahomes is good. That's a
league leader in passing yards.
That's too safe, Ragu.
Too safe.
You can never go wrong saying Mahomes.
That he said that's too safe. So I'm gonna go. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Mr. Tagovailoa. I think if he stays healthy, he can be up there again with the weapons.
That's what I was gonna pick too. So now I can't pick him.
Well, with the weapons he has,
I was gonna go back to back for Tua. And he's gonna have a lot of long yards.
But JC, the key word is if he stays healthy.
Right. That's gonna be the issue, is him staying on the field and or that this nigga don't hit his head again and nothing like that. So because Dre took my pick, and I want to switch it up a little bit, I'm gonna go with the backup with the nigga that I was thinking. Or you know what? Nah, F it. I might shock y'all niggas with this, especially Ragu.
I already know who this is.
I'm gonna go Kirk Cousins.
What?
I'm surprised.
I'm gonna go Cousins leading the yards next year.
What?
I was thinking Jordan Love.
Wrong,
but I feel like they're gonna run the ball a little more.
I don't think that's a bad pick with the weapons he has now.
I was sure he was gonna say Matthew Stafford. I am.
I thought
he was too.
Stafford get hurt too much. If I knew he was gonna be on the field for 17 games and trusted that, I would go with Stafford. But he
and Kirk Cousins, look at his.
He's gonna miss at least a game or two, and I think that's what will make that harder for him. But if it wasn't for that, yeah, I probably would have Stafford.
Yeah,
this guy said Kirk Cousins.
I don't think that's a wrong. I mean, that's not. I don't think that's a bad.
No, it's
pick.
wrong. It's terrible.
That's a take right there.
It's wrong and terrible.
Okay. I can't wait, nigga. I can't
watch him end up doing.
I can't wait till mid-season to see what it's looking like.
Watch Dak get hurt.
I wanted to say another name I was thinking about saying was Purdy too, but I'm a hater, so I went I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins.
I gave Purdy strong consideration as well for the passing yards, but yeah,
I'll give Purdy this next one though. Passing touchdowns. I'll pick Purdy for that.
Oh, passing tutties. Yep. Ooh, that's a good one.
And they have him ranked third for that.
Ranked third.
Yep.
Passing
they have him projected to finish third in passing touchdowns.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with a hot take here.
This nigga finna just say somebody.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers for passing touchdown.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna go Jared Goff.
It's a hot take to Vegas, but I think on the All Grind show that don't sound too crazy.
I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers. My first pick,
do it, but
my safe pick would have been Mr. Goff. That would have been my
that's what I'm going with.
But I'm gonna go with a hot.
That's not
take
bad.
For this one. I'm gonna go with a hot take for this one and say, Mr. Rodgers, you're my pick. You're my guy. You got the MAGA schedule. Make Aaron great again. you can get it done.
What we talking about, Ragu?
I'm gonna get this to Dak.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this to.
So you got Dak getting yards and passing touchdowns?
No, I got JG. Yards.
Oh, you picked JG for yards. Okay.
JC was shocked.
He wanted to say that.
JG yards and Dak for touchdown.
Okay, not bad.
And then for me, I went with Jared Goff
because I wanted to go golf again, but I don't want to do. I'm not gonna go overboard with the golf.
So Dre got Goff passing touchdowns, and then this is a quick bonus one because there's no specific stat for this. I guess. What quarterback do y'all think will have the most rushing touchdowns this season?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
I am going to say J5.
Oh, okay.
Just to say something different, but with Derrick Henry, it probably will be.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be safe and just say Josh Allen.
Lead option.
That's a good one too. Yeah. I'm gonna go J5 just to make it interesting.
You know what? Since Dre picked Lamar, I'll switch one out, and since we're going different, I'll go with my boy, Florida Gator Anthony Richardson up in Indy.
Okay, that's a good one.
Those are 4 good picks. Those are 4 good.
If he stays healthy, though, right? If he stays healthy, though, right?
Now, how much? Now, how much y'all want to bet?
That nigga ain't lying.
How much you want to bet it be Jalen Hurts?
Because of the tush push.
Just because we didn't pick him this year.
And the tush push kind of scared
me.
That
too, yeah.
I just didn't want to pick.
Who you got, Jay?
Who do I have? I chose Lamar.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
safe pick, but all right, nigga.
Bro, I'm going off my analytical side.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is gonna be the guy that ends up. Come on.
All right, let's go. Y'all know what time it is.
Rushing yards.
Yes, sir. This is a good one right here.
I'm gonna take a hot take.
This is a spicy one right here.
Can we just skip this category? Like we already know what the fuck finna happen.
You already know who I'm finna pick, nigga.
We know what's finna happen.
What about Jahmyr Gibbs?
Man, stop playing with me, man. We know getting the rushing title, man. It's only 1 or 2 people. So
let's not be on the safe side.
Well, let me go ahead and get mine out the way.
I wish
I got Kyron. You know what I'm saying?
Expected.
Even though I'm not gonna lie, he is gonna have some competition with old boy, the rookie nigga we drafted. When he get back, he gonna have some competition with that nigga. So I will say that. But
my god,
I'm gonna go with Kyron Williams.
Bro, you are such a homer. Oh man,
I'm gonna go Saquon. Honestly,
I like that.
Because I know who everyone really wants to say.
What about you, Ragu?
I'm struggling, man, but I'm gonna say JT.
I like that. They got him projected second, but I like that.
I'm gonna say JT.
We all know that white boy up in the Bay is gonna take the rushing title.
First of all, you're assuming he's gonna be healthy back-to-back seasons. That's first.
Yeah. He ain't never had a line like this in his career, back-to-back seasons. Man, you
hold on, Trent Williams on holdout still, nigga.
Hey, a hot take could be Trey Lance could lead in passing touchdown. No,
you know what? It's gonna be either him or Derrick Henry. One of the two.
Or who?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. That's
what you were saying, Isaiah.
That's a hot take, low key.
It's either Christian
he didn't rush it with Lamar
or Derrick Henry. Yes.
Lamar is not all about himself, but he'll run it if he has to.
He's gonna run that ball. I don't know what you talking about.
I'm telling you, they're gonna run that read option about 2 or 3 times in that.
Imagine you got to choose as a tackle or
that's what I was
edge
about
rusher.
to say.
You got to choose between Derrick Henry or Lamar.
They're just gonna freeze.
See, this is the reason why a couple years back I said that they blew it in Carolina when they could have drafted Henry and been running read out with Cam and Henry. Bro, I said that.
You did say that.
But now
it's not like he didn't have.
We got the next best thing right here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, him and McCaffrey read.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not like he didn't have a.
Yeah, but that's just crazy, bro. You really got to pick and choose. Do I want to choose to tackle Lamar?
I'm sure that wasn't fun choosing between Cam and C-Mac.
It's just tough to get a guy like Lamar in space. So
yeah, I think it's just
that's what makes it tough.
The aggravation of having to tackle somebody as big as Henry in between the tackles, because it's like tackling another linebacker. Once you, especially on that read option, because as a linebacker, you have to at least take that second to make sure he's handed off the football.
Yeah. And then, late third, early fourth, that starts to take a toll.
Oh, yeah.
Tackling this guy all day. You know what I mean?
Let's go rushing touchdowns. This one should be fun, too. I'm going to actually take Ragu's last pick. I'm going to go JT for this one.
I'm going to go CMC for this one.
Damn you, Isaiah.
No, I'm tripping. What am I talking about? I'm going to go Raheem Mostert for this one. Back-to-back years.
Really? Even with A-Chain back there?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Shake it up.
Damn. Rushing touchdowns.
This honestly, one is interesting.
I want to go Jahmyr Gibbs. No one chose him, right?
You know what's funny about that pick, Jay? They got Montgomery projected to finish top 5 in rushing touchdowns.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And this is why I said I was cool in that Gibbs spit, but I got to make it work.
Yeah.
Don't change your pick on my account though. I was just letting you know.
I'm still sticking to. I didn't think about it like that, but I'm still sticking with Gibbs. I feel like Gibbs is gonna have a stellar year.
I hope so, Jay. Thank you for some
rushing touchdowns. Who we all got? I know.
I picked JT. I forgot who Isaiah picked.
I almost said Saquon again.
Mostert. Yeah, he had Mostert, and Dre had Gibbs.
I hate to, fucking be safe and shit like this, man. But CMC.
Ragu was really fighting to find someone else.
No passing touchdowns don't count, right?
So, yeah, I know. I got somebody else that I want to say. All right, let me do it like this. I'm gonna say CMC. I'm gonna give Gus Edwards an honorable mention.
Ooh.
Because
over JK.
They're gonna give him the ball when they get down there close, and it's Greg Roman was his core last year when he had 13 touchdowns. So I'm gonna go Gus. Honorable mention Gus, but
that's for sure a hot take. That's for sure a hot take. I like it.
It's an insider take. NFL insider. Rushing touchdowns. Yeah.
Isaiah, what's next, big man?
Receiving yards, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Give me Mr.
Y'all niggas all finna be safe on this.
No, I promise I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it light.
Part of me wants to say Tyreek. Give me Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I like that.
Wow.
I mean, I have him as like, I think he's, I'm not saying breakout, but I think he's going to solidify himself as a top 3 guy this season.
Can't really, I almost went Justin J, but I don't know that quarterback situation.
And he for sure won't be out of anybody's top 5 after this season is over. For sure. Unless you just hate
like the St. Brown pick.
I'm gonna give a hot take. I'm gonna give a hot take for this one. I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson.
Honestly, that Garrett Wilson pick.
I would have said Puka, but Coop is back. So I'm gonna go Garrett Wilson.
The fact you think he's staying healthy.
You said what?
The fact you think he's staying healthy.
I'm gonna go T Hill.
Oh, safe take, man. Get that fact. Nah, I'm having with you. I just said that because that's what they got projected to.
Of course they fucking do. But I mean, he's the cheetah for a reason.
That's
I'm gonna go CD.
CD?
Fuck! Shit! Damn it!
Yeah, that's safe too, but that's not bad.
It is safe, but
okay. How about this? Dre and Ragu, give us a dark horse.
Dark horse. Ugh.
AJ Brown.
AJ, oh,
not bad.
So because that's who I took a long look at, but I just couldn't put him over CD. So I'll answering quickly, I'll say AJ Brown.
I'm sorry, but dark horse for me, if he stays healthy, no, can't give the Rams that credit.
Wow, this is such a hater.
Nah, I'm going to.
We know y'all won't have no player in the top 10 of any stat.
My dark horse, as much shit as I talk, I still have a few people in my top 10. But honestly, my dark horse would honestly be if he stays healthy, Cooper Kupp.
Wow. That's my issue with him. Is just he's been having too many injury troubles the last couple of years. I need to see something.
Because look at his Super Bowl run. I mean, the Super Bowl man.
He was Dre, that was about 3 years ago, bro. I can't keep living off that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. No. My whole point.
Even though I bring it up all the time, but
I'm just saying the reason I'm bringing that up is like when he's healthy, he's very hard to stop.
That's a fact.
Oh,
I can't say shit no more.
Yeah, that was low key reach.
It's hard to stop. Okay.
Ragu, I feel it though too. Okay, pause. I meant to say I understand you, man.
When you said it again,
pause. I understand.
Well, I'll give a safe pick for that since y'all gave a dark horse. My safe pick, I would agree with Isaiah with St. Brown.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick Derrick Henry.
I mean, these are...
No, this is receiving yards, nigga.
Oh, receiving
Where's your head at? You want to give a... I'm not saying your split is safe.
Does anybody approach?
Is there another either safe or dark horse side you want to go? Even though you gave a pretty good pick.
I guess.
Like who's somebody you think also has action?
Somebody that everybody's not thinking of that might have action at this.
Receiving yards. Shit. I'm trying to think of somebody who's like y'all said, is not like,
Could Jalen Waddle be one?
Hell,
not on the team.
He's gonna be the leading receiver yard on this team.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Fuck it. Brandon Ayuk, I guess. I don't know.
Honestly, that's not bad because if he doesn't, wherever he goes,
if he plays, if he ends up playing, that's not bad.
that's the main reason why it's a little bit of a dark horse, you know.
Yeah,
and then also,
that is Purdy's favorite target from what I've seen too. So yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
No,
that's
and bro, and Isaiah,
right
honestly, you might be right on this because whoever he goes to, you know, he gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. Like y'all didn't want me, okay.
Yeah. Ayuk is not going anywhere, bro.
Yeah, they gonna pay him. They got to.
They have to.
They gonna pay. He gonna play this year.
Weapons.
He might be out of here next year, but this year he's gonna play.
Him or Debo.
And I think if it comes down to that, I think they're gonna. I honestly feel like the San Francisco organization is gonna stick to Debo.
Money or not, nobody wants to leave the year before the team wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Tyreek is just fine.
Well, Tyreek already won,
but they won one. So. They won one.
Oh, because you're saying you're talking about for teams who haven't won.
Yeah, like the Niners.
Okay.
I'm sure he wants to get paid, but it would sure be a bitter pill to swallow if they win it all and he goes somewhere and get paid.
Yeah, that's why he's saying no to everybody because he wants to stay, but he wants his money.
Yeah.
He knows.
I want you motherfuckers to work something out.
Yeah, but he also doesn't like you said too, Ragu. He's really. There's probably times where he's like, I want to make that move, fuck it, but then he thinks, but if they win the bowl, man, and I'm not.
I know it ruined his plans when that ball hit the dude's leg because he's like, we're about to win and I'm about to go somewhere and get paid. They're like, fuck, we lost.
All right, let's go. Receiving touchdowns.
Receiving touchdowns.
So I'm gonna give a biased pick, and I'm gonna give another. My biased pick is gonna be Cooper Kupp.
That's a shocker.
My other pick, so I don't want to say actual. My other pick is Mike Evans.
Oh, that's my pick.
You son of a
bitch. So Ragu pick, damn. That means I feel like I'm on a good, you know what I'm saying? That's a good sign.
Damn it, Minnesota. Why can't you have a quarterback?
I got Evans here. Baker looks for him pretty much exclusively down there.
Right, once they get
in the tight zone.
In that red zone.
Yeah. And, 6'5" or whatever he is.
Receiving touchdown? Shit.
Damn, y'all want to hear something real quick before y'all go? Jefferson is ranked as 8th most receiving touchdowns this season.
I can see that.
That's a reflection of his
plus 2,100. So if he leads the league in receiving touchdowns, you can get 2 bands. So that might be a little value pick right there if niggas want to.
Nigga,
if niggas believe he's gonna make Darnold that much better.
Nigga, you gonna make niggas lose money. That is not a value pick. There is no value there.
That's a sucker bet. That's why they're giving you that.
Exactly, nigga. Talking about value, nigga. What's value?
Nigga said, "Just give me the bread, huh?"
Nigga,
that's the off the $100.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna go Ayuk because that's Purdy's favorite target. And if he stays, I'm sure he will stay, but I'm just using that if just in case. But if he stays, Purdy's not gonna stop throwing it.
It would just be hard for me to say any Niner is gonna be a leading touchdown or something.
JC, it's you can say it just from just mean it from an analytical standpoint. You do it for the love of the game.
Because I feel like all them niggas gonna eat, B.
Say McVay gonna be like, everybody eats, B.
You mean Shanahan?
I mean Shanahan, yeah. Shanahan gonna be like, everybody eats, B. But Christian.
Who you got, Isaiah?
Christian scores on plays where they didn't think he was about to score.
Ja'Marr Chase?
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
They got him coming in at 5.
What's making me upset is I really want to choose Justin Jefferson for one of these, and I fucking can't because I don't know their quarterback situation.
It's Sam Darnold.
Got Sam Darnold, nigga.
They got
Sam Darnold and Nick Mullins.
You know what I mean?
That's their quarterback situation.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, I gotta stay, Mike.
My dark horse would be Puka.
Okay.
Dark horse, Amon-Ra.
It's sure been a lot of Rams love today. I love to see it.
For the love of the game, JC. For the love of the game.
Puka opened some eyes and Kyrie.
But niggas think NFC Championship is crazy. But I'm gonna leave it alone.
It is. It's hard.
We just got a bunch of good guys that's gonna lose, huh?
I just feel like the Eagles, the Niners, and the Lions.
It's too stacked, right? A little too stacked in the NFC. Plus Jordan Love and his Packers.
Man, this is crazy because last year niggas was saying that about the AFC. Now it seems like the
Green Bay.
Flip the switch.
Green Bay, yeah.
Man, we ain't worry about no Green Bay.
Yeah, all right.
Shit, you better be worried about this.
Better be.
All right, last but not least, and after this we're gonna do rookies. Sacks. League leader in sacks.
Maxx Crosby.
Aaron Donald. No, he's gone.
All right, so you two niggas,
98 in Vegas.
Y'all got Crosby.
Wilkinson.
You gotta give another pick outside.
Wilkinson.
I'm not giving you
Christian Wilkinson.
Nigga. Fuck you, mean nigga.
I'm going Christian Wilkinson if you want a dark horse. But in reality, we know it's about to be bad.
Follow from Burners podcast.
So you say you want a second pick? Malcolm Kuntz, nigga. That's my second pick.
Okay.
How about that, nigga? How about
I like that. I didn't want to be a stan, so I'm picking Max. And then you told me to pick another guy. So this is where I'm saying I don't want to be a stan on here because I always talk about this guy, Miles. So I'm not picking him.
I thought you were gonna say Kuntz.
I'm just playing. If I gotta pick,
I'm going Josh Allen, Jacksonville.
If I gotta do a second pick, I'll pick.
Well, that's a good pick, Ragu. My bad.
The kid up in Pittsburgh, for whatever reason, I mean, they figure out a way to make sure he consistent quarterback. Yeah, so TJ.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take. We're taking Max, but
Yeah, since
and Max is ranked. He's projected to finish top 5.
I honestly can see, he's not going to finish anywhere else but top 5.
Good looking, Dre. Let's
relax, Dre. Let's relax.
It's
There's a lot of dogs
Crosby
in the league. Let's relax.
Bro, where's Josh Allen at?
That's that follow from Burners blood running through you right now.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Here he goes.
What is wrong with Crosby's not?
It's not nothing wrong. I'm just saying you going nowhere else to finish but top 5. Like, come on, Dre. Let's relax there.
No, he keeping it 100.
JC, let me remind you one more time.
We're gonna go act like it's not a lot of dogs on the edge.
This is from an analytical standpoint. Who is better and more physical than Maxx Crosby, other than Aaron Donald, who was retired?
Myles Garrett.
No.
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
He's good.
Defensive Player of the Year. Anybody else?
Thank you.
DPOY this year too for Max. I'm out. I'm on the limb saying it right now.
But since everyone else got Max on this one, I'm gonna go Christian Wilkinson.
So your dark horse was Josh Allen, Ragu?
Yeah.
So
is he number 1?
No, he's 8. Yeah, so top 10.
He's number 8? Not bad.
Who's number 1 projected?
Yeah.
Y'all want to guess?
Is it Miles?
Isaiah?
TJ.
Yep. There you go.
And Miles.
Well, TJ is actually tied with Micah.
Where's
okay. Shit.
Yeah.
Tripping. Got about 2 aces.
And Micah is going to be my safe pick. My dark horse, and I know he has a very, very effed up situation right now. So, it might not be my final because I don't know what's supposed to happen. But if everything goes accordingly and he stays put, I got Hassan Reddick as my dark horse.
Oh.
That's an interesting situation because they traded for him. And
I'm saying if everything stays, I don't know if he plays, I don't know what's gonna happen. But if they figure something out and he just says, all right, let's roll week 1, I got him as my dark horse to win be the sacks leader next year.
So with that, I feel like he accepted the trade with thinking that Buffalo, that's where he's at.
New York.
New York, I mean.
New York, yeah.
In good faith, was going to give him a new deal.
Mm-hmm. That's what he thought.
When he gets over there and it doesn't happen, now you got a disgruntled player. So that's a tough pick, JC. I don't know.
You saying even if he do play?
Yeah, even if he doesn't get paid and plays, I don't know if he.
Yeah, that nigga might go out there and start point shaving.
But you know what I mean? You accept a trade from the Eagles, and you thinking, okay, you and the agent had to have got some kind of understanding. All right, yeah, man, they're gonna give us a new deal over here. Right. And then you get over there and they like, what? We didn't tell you that. So yeah, I kind of felt for him. Felt bad for old Hassan Reddick because he could have just stayed in Philly and got paid when he's getting paid. But it's not that bad of a take because of Q and them down there on the interior line that needs so much attention. So it is it's a good take if he plays.
You want me to give another one just in case he don't?
Yeah, you might want to give a guy
disqualified.
You might want to give a take of a guy who's actually on a team. Well, he's holding out, right?
That's crazy to say.
If he's holding out. Yeah, you should. We know who you really want, but let's give it somebody that's not holding out.
Okay, it's between 2 niggas. Let me see.
He says give him someone that's not holding out.
There's no more holdouts with CD. CD is back. Just Hassan.
I'm gonna go Aiden. I'm gonna go Aiden. Over there in Detroit. Yeah.
Gotcha. Look at that. Detroit's got offense. They got defense.
Yeah, I know,
crazy.
Right?
It's crazy.
I'm sure, even for you, we've never seen Detroit look like this.
Bro, I don't think ever.
Ever. Maybe, back in the day when they had Barry and
but the all grind wasn't there.
Yeah, when they had Barry and what was that receiver's name? They had some talent.
Real quick.
Then. They went to the playoff. Herman Moore, I believe his name.
Real
Herman
quick
Moore
before my bad.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just gonna say before we move on, how dope would it have been to do the podcast back in those days? Being able to, did you see Barry Sanders do the rush for 350 yards and score 3 touchdowns?
It was called sports radio.
That's crazy. We would have really had a.
All right, this one is probably more suited. These stats are probably going to be more suited for y'all over me because I'm not a big college guy, unfortunately, and I don't like to judge too much off of preseason. But let's go rookies for passing yards.
Yeah, I feel like. Well, hold on. Let me.
He's by far projected number 1 in that, by the way.
I'm gonna go a dark horse pick. I'll go. Wait, this is for QBs, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Jaden.
I mean, nobody else passed the ball.
I mean, there ain't that many picks you got. There's only like 3 guys.
Yeah.
Ain't really no dark horse picks.
I can see Jaden pulling it off.
I mean, yeah, we'd have to think of rookies that's even starting in the first place, or that we think will start at some point.
He said at some.
I'm gonna go Caleb here with the weapons. Caleb.
And Isaiah again. They did correct some of their O line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even though he just lost a weapon, but
who?
Jaden.
I thought you were talking about Caleb lost a weapon.
No. What? He has more weapons. That nigga got more weapons than any rookie I've seen in my life.
Yeah, he got some weaponry over there.
He got more weapons than most quarterbacks in the NFL.
Any period, exactly.
They're giving him every chance to
He got more weapons than Mahomes.
Which you love to see.
Rookie. Let's go rushing.
I'm gonna go Brooks, Carolina.
Oh, that's a good argument to make right there.
I mean, he got to take the position from Chuba, but I think him. I'll think Brooks.
I'm gonna go Jaden again.
Sorry, I'm honestly gonna roll with the. Again, it's for the love of sports. I'm gonna go Blake Corum.
I have for the J. I was thinking about it, but I think Kyron gonna shine too much for him to really get enough.
You think so?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, I do. I definitely think so.
Ragu, you sound like a man that drafted Kyron this year.
Nah, somebody got him before I could get it. I didn't go until 9.
And then who's available? Who's number 1?
Bro.
Oh wow, it wasn't playing. That's what I'm talking about.
In my league, Puka went 3rd, bro.
Oh, you know, y'all niggas is just smoking crack over there. There's no way.
Puka went 3rd, my brother.
Let me in that league next year. Who you got, Isaiah?
Puka went 3rd or 4th.
Trying to think of all the rookie running backs.
I text the homie when he did.
We got Brooks, we got Benson, Corum, Allen on the Jets.
I was gonna go with Benson, but that's 3. The obvious.
Marshawn Lloyd, Ray Davis.
Give me Brooks in Carolina.
Y'all got Vital from the Chargers.
Yeah, no, nigga.
I mean, y'all talking all that hardball running spit.
Man, he went and got J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. We ain't say nothing about that nigga. Let's keep it going.
Receiving yards.
No. I'm gonna go with a dark horse hometown pick. Brian Thomas Jr., Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay. I have with it.
I guess my safe pick would be.
I think we all got the same safe pick.
Yeah.
Unless you going the other guy.
No, I'm just playing. My safe pick would be Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, that was everything.
Yeah, nigga, stop playing. Stop playing.
Yeah, my safe pick was obviously Marvin Harrison Jr., but my actual pick, my dark horse pick, correct me if I'm wrong, Odunze?
Yeah.
Romeo Odunze, yeah.
Oh, okay, I said it right. Okay.
What we talking, Ragu? Safe pick, dark horse. Well, we know the safe pick, but what's the dark horse?
Neighbors is.
What are we doing? Receiving yards for rookies?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This was fun.
This was a lot of fun.
We got to keep this tradition going next year.
We got to keep it going, bro.
So Safe
not just going over it's going over rookies too.
Safe is
Marvin Harrison,
son of the Hall of Famer. Yeah,
nigga, we know you're safe. I said just the dark.
Dark horse, okay. I'm gonna try to give a good one here. Let's go. Who did the Giants get? Malik Neighbors?
Neighbors, yeah.
I'm gonna go Malik.
I mean, that's kind of safe too, but all right.
Not with Danny Dimes.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Hey, you ain't lying about that, nigga.
Not with that nigga at QB. It's not.
Hey, I actually just had I had a conversation with my friend about that, and I told him, I was like, man, everyone gave Daniel Jones all this hype when he had that 400-yard game, and his response was, well, he did take. I was like, they're not going to do much with Danny Dimes at quarterback, and he responded with, well, they did make the playoffs 2 years ago, and I was like, this is Daniel Jones we're talking about. That was Saquon before he got hurt, and he was like, that's true. That's true. I was like, hell no.
So I'm not even going to give the safe because we all got the same safe. So I'm going to give my dark horse and my, I guess, bigger dark horse. So, pause. So,
thank you.
I'm going to go Xavier Worthy.
Oh, okay.
That's
a good pick.
I like that. Yeah, I like
and
that.
My backup is going to be Keon Coleman.
Okay.
I like that too. That's actually probably gonna hit.
You think so? So I need to put some real dollars on those. Go put some dollars on those, Ragu.
Keon is gonna be a sleeper, I think.
That's
on that. Yeah. I think he very well could lead all rookies. Because they don't have pass catchers left. He's gonna be like the guy.
We'll do season award predictions next week.
Scoreless. And they've been scoreless.
I was trying to find a list for the rookies on the lines, but I don't know if it's enough that's on the line to even, know what I'm saying?
Dallas Turner, brother. I saw.
Yeah, I guess y'all get to throw names out there if it's niggas y'all know.
Yeah, he beat our tackle that guy's not going to be starting. Coach Miller's going to be starting, but first series of the ball game when we played Minnesota, he showed why they selected him in the first round. So Dallas Turner.
I'll go Jared Verse.
I knew this
Isaiah.
Yeah. What's his name out of UCLA? Who plays in Indy? Liatu, I believe.
And Sight? Are you talking about Drake?
No, I'm saying that would be my pick.
Oh. You saying Psych is your pick?
Damn it.
I said Liatu out of UCLA.
Oh, okay, my bad. I heard you wrong.
See, I ain't even listening. I ain't even listening to me.
What you got, Jay?
Well, honestly, he kind of stole that one. Let me still go through.
Come on, Dre. We ain't got all night, man.
Right.
Yeah,
it took this long with none of your picks, nigga.
Honestly, yeah. Isaiah took my pick. I'm gonna just roll with that.
Well, that's what you get. You took my Lamar Jackson.
I had a quick So like I said, next week we'll do MVP and all that shit. So y'all got this week to study who y'all feel we're gonna get the big awards. We'll do that next week. As well as our fantasy fantasy review. Plus our week 1 Vegas Pick'em edition. We got plenty for you next week as well. But before we get out of here, a couple things I wanted to highlight y'all about. Well, one thing I wanted to highlight y'all about, and then I have a game that we're going to play that we're going to introduce to the show. So the first thing I want to mention, and hopefully Ragu can chime in when he get back.
I hear you.
The 6-inning minimum for pitchers that they're talking about implementing.
Stupid shit I've ever heard.
How we
mildly dumb.
Imagine you got a guy on the mound, first inning gives up 4 or 5 fucking runs, and is 30, 40 pitches in. You're gonna tell me I have to leave him into the 6th inning, and he's already fucked the game on? This shit is stupid. Rob Manfred is ruining fucking MLB. He's a fucking jackass.
Bro, do you know? I'm glad, real quick, I'm just glad you brought that up, Isaiah, because there's been a couple of games this year where I've seen a pitcher go, say they're in the 4th inning and they're throwing nothing but walks and letting up scores and loading the bases 2-3 times and walking those guys too. Bro, I've seen that a lot this year, and these managers really be keeping him in there. I'm like, bro, he's 43 pitches in and it's only the 3rd inning. And this man's not throwing nothing but walks, bulks.
What's the purpose of the rule change?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask next. Like, what do y'all think? Is there any positives y'all see sort of why they're even trying to implement it?
I mean, they're trying to implement it because, your starters are really only going like 4 or 5 innings compared to back when we had Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens, and those guys throwing at minimum 6 or 7 innings. And, but I mean, that's not the fucking game anymore. I mean, baseball has evolved. It's always evolved, and it will continue to evolve. There'll be a pitcher, somebody like Paul Skeens. He can go 6, 7, 8 innings sometimes.
Yeah,
and sometimes he can't. Sometimes he can't. And that's okay. That's okay. But, I mean, baseball is a game of strategy. You're also playing chess out there. And you have to recognize when your guy's getting gassed, when he's not accurate, when he just doesn't have his shit together that day. And you're like, fuck it. I got to take him out. I got to pull him off the mound. That's why we have managers. That's why you have a game manager for baseball.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I didn't know this was a proposal. I'd have to give it some more thought. I don't. On the surface,
how can you sit like? I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like as a person who watches baseball, you see a guy. For let's say he throws 2 scoreless innings, and then the 3rd inning he comes out there and he just does not have it. He gives up 2 home
5 runs,
5 runs,
3 homers,
3 walks. You know what I'm saying? And the bases are still loaded, and he's only got 1 out. You're gonna sit here and tell me you're gonna leave that guy on the mound for another 3 more innings? I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, that's not cool. But how often is that happening?
I'm not saying it's happening that often, but what I'm saying is it's at times where these players, sometimes when they get to that 4th or 5th inning, and you can see a drop in velocity. You can see a drop in accuracy.
Oh, no question.
And you're just
I'm going to tell you, man,
where
I'm trying to get to in my mind, I'm trying to get to the quarterbacks and the pitchers being the same. And we talked about the quarterback's money getting a little out of control. We're not saying that they shouldn't be getting it. They deserve whatever the motherfuckers will give them. But the QB kind of, they damn near need a QB scale by itself and then the other salary cap. They need a QB cap and a regular cap. So where I'm going with that is, and it's not the same because I'm mostly talking about aces of staff. And maybe the second guy at the most. If you're going to be accepting the bread, Jared Cole and guys of that nature, you should be expected to do 5-6 innings, whether you got your good stuff or not.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
But you can't limit it to aces. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it for the first guy through the fifth guy.
And that's what I also agree with that. But it's just
so that's where the problem becomes, because you got some fourth and fifth guys that, hey, come on, let's be honest, they don't have it some days, right?
You saw,
and then you get
Price.
Bullpen games.
You remember when we had David Price? At
Yeah.
Very back into his career, and he go out there throw us maybe 2 innings, 3 innings at most. Man, he couldn't make it 6 innings, man. No. And my thing is with an ace, if let's just say, and like I said, it rarely happens, but that day that he is getting lit up that day, like,
because you make 300 something million, figure it out. I'm saying for the aces, but the other guys not so much. I feel you. So I'm torn on this one, man. I would like to talk to Rob Manfred and them and see what is your purpose of this. Right. What are you trying to accomplish by doing this? And then maybe that
would determine more for you going from
I would have a better understanding of what exactly we're doing here. On the surface, though, you can't do it because you got those fourth and fifth starters that, hey, man, that'll be some ugly baseball sometimes.
But the whole point is just, bro, and like kind of piggybacking off of Isaiah's point, kind of, and it's like, dude, if you're giving up all these runs and home runs and it's only the 4th inning and you're already like 40 pitches in the 4th inning, it's like, dude, come on.
The reason why I'm hesitant to say, fuck him immediately, like Isaiah, like, fuck Manfred. I'm not mad at the pitch clock. I'm not mad at the universal DH. So the little shit they doing, bro.
No. But Ragu, he fought against that shit for so long that I can't sit up here and give him credit for it. We've been asking for universal DH for I don't know how long, because most of the time when you go in a league play, the pitcher damn near automatic out.
Yeah.
So it was just.
Now I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like the playoff format, bro.
I don't like the playoff format either.
I like
that. I like that there's more baseball, but I hate this like little kind of like, I guess, bye. That
sit out shit. Yeah, I don't. That's not good in baseball, bro. You need to keep playing.
Yeah.
So
like,
that's a great question, JC. That could have been a whole show, probably.
I've never really played past high school baseball, but I know even in the tournaments, like when we would get number 1 seed or whatever, and they kind of have you sit off later in the day, it took us a little bit more to get going in those games than the team that had actually been playing all day.
Yeah.
So in Major
League, you guys are a good team that got to sit because you're good. But you play a team that didn't play 2 games, and they're on their shit, and you're just getting warmed up. So,
So like I said, never played Major League Baseball, never played minor league, college, or even really high level high school baseball. But I don't like the sit down aspect of it. Like you said, me, I felt like it's better for me to always keep on playing, as long as I'm healthy, as long as you're healthy.
Because look, baseball is like this. You can't even have your arms really throwing because you need them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really practice, bro. You can't practice a live baseball situation because you're trying to save your own relievers. You feel me? And then you end up coming in against live fucking pitching, bro, in the playoff and dropping a game or 2 before you actually even get fucking warmed up. Now you down 2-0. Facing elimination.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it kind of sucks.
So
look, don't start changing the sport too much. It's okay to make slight quirks and changes, but don't change the whole thing.
But Dre, the pitch clock. Okay.
I like the pitch clock.
3 things, guys. Pitch clock.
Speeds up the game.
The shifting that they took out.
Yeah.
Right? The shifting all the goddamn time.
I hated that shit.
Hey, real quick.
What was the other thing I said at first? So
universal
the pitch clock. Oh, the universal DH.
Yeah.
So yeah, the pitch clock, the DH, and the shifts. I was all good with those.
Yeah, and honestly, I want
to hear more on this to really give a good answer. But on the surface, I'm not really a fan either because those fourth and fifth starters, you'll see some bad baseball some nights.
And you want to know what's even more funny? Those 3 rules that you just implemented right there, Ragu. Those rules actually helped the Arizona Diamondbacks compete a lot better now. If you haven't noticed,
how so?
There are younger. Isaiah, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we talked about this last year when I asked.
Yeah, they're one of the younger teams in the MLB. They're more accustomed to these rules. So these guys have been playing with these rules in the minor leagues for a while. This pitch clock shit don't mean nothing to them.
Oh, okay.
And that favors AZ their guys right now.
You see, like Arizona has a pretty good squad this year. Well, it also takes talent too, not just youth. Let's get that clear.
Yeah. You still have to have the talent.
It's like young talent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So as you see with the Orioles, who are tops in the MLB with the record, the Arizona Diamondbacks as well, they both have great young talent on their teams, and they're able to, they're not phased by the question.
And also, and I just found this out too, since we were on that topic, they were talking about yesterday. So yesterday I was watching the Phillies Astros game. This is just I'm taking a word out of JC's book. This is just egregious. So pre-All-Star game, the Phillies were first in record, first in run differential, and second in team ERA.
Oh yeah, they took a major nosedive, bro.
They're 23rd in record, wins, losses. They're 15th in run differential and 21st in team ERA.
They took a serious nosedive.
Yeah,
just straight nosedive.
And if I stand corrected, the Dodgers have the best record right now in the NL.
Took a nosedive of epic proportions.
And I'm in the NL, nigga, in the MLB, nigga. We got the Orioles tonight, though.
So
that's going to be a loss, maybe.
World Series preview?
No, it's going to be Yankees and someone in the NL.
MLB needs Yankees, Dodgers. MLB needs Yankees, Dodgers. They're begging for it.
Bro, they really are at this point.
They need Ohtani and Judge. They need New York, LA.
Speaking of which,
they need it. They need it, bro.
Shout out to Mr. Aaron Judge. All rise, who is the fastest player to 300? Who is the fastest player to 300 plus home runs? I think it took him like 977.
We got to get Yusita on here when we have like one of our like at least half baseball days or something.
No.
So you can pop this.
I don't need that Yankee.
I gotta admit that.
But you know what? I've been trying to get him on here for baseball purposes ever since the whole like the Barry Bonds thing, because he has him as the GOAT. So
yeah,
I have him
to hear his
I have him as the GOAT.
What are you talking about?
Well, I remember Dubray felt differently at the time. So
I mean, Kid
is just daring to be different. That's Dubray daring to be different.
So is it a consensus that Barry's the GOAT for the most part? Like, is he like how like Jordan was, to where like most people?
No, you got some people who feel like, if anybody who did steroids,
if you cheat, you can't be the GOAT.
Garbage. And my thing was, bro, Barry was hitting just fine well before that. Golden Glove well before that, and then he saw everybody else getting praised for steroids. He said, what?
Yeah, imagine what I'll do, nigga.
let me show y'all what I'll do," and then showed y'all exactly what he would do on steroids.
Now, what I would like to
allegedly. He didn't fail no drug test.
Baseball, y'all should really allow roids again, because that's when people were knocking them.
Let me say it like this though: a comprehensive steroid program.
This nigga.
He said a comprehensive.
Hold on, I know I made myself laugh. Hold on. What I mean is, if you want to, like, you don't have to do the shit, but there's a window in the off season, man, where you can cycle on.
Yeah, but how would you police that, Ragu? That's too much.
That's not bad. I would do it.
We're gonna test you during the season. Off season, hey, do what you do. But come April 1st,
it better be out your system by this time.
Yeah. April 1st,
I'm not
be
gonna
clean.
lie, man. Though, but during the Olympics, I'm not gonna lie. They should allow doping, man. I'm trying to see athleticism, man. I'm trying to see peak athleticism. I can't lie. I want to see it happen. I'm not gonna lie.
Trying to see it knocked out the park. No Mark Jackson.
No Mark Jackson.
In that way, then the scientists.
No, hold on, my bad, right? Speaking
are
of
competing,
knocked out the park. No, Mark Jackson. Happy birthday, Miss Savannah James.
Happy birthday, Savannah.
So,
speaking of them, this guy got shit to do with nothing. But did y'all just see? LeBron said the rules about with him and Bronny on the court.
What?
No, I didn't see that.
You can't call me dad. You got to hit me with 2-3 or Ron. 2-3.
I like that.
Ron,
I like that. That's funny.
Yeah, like none of that dad shit on the court.
Yeah,
hey,
nah,
Dad,
I with it. I might want to hear that shit.
Right, dad.
Dad,
I can see LeBron just stop.
Yeah, don't try to,
like,
nigga, because if I get on you, I get on you, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit.
I saw a meme. I'm glad you brought that up, Ragu, because I saw something on Instagram. Remember Baby Boy when he came up from behind him and put him in a chokehold, and it said,
"Yeah, call for your mama."
He said, "Mama."
He said, and then the caption read like it says, "When Bronny has can't make a single when he was missing all those threes, it goes when he can't hit a single three," and it shows.
Nah, that is funny though. But all right, look. We got a brand new game we bring it to the table. It's called Name That Guy. All right. So I'm going to give you numbers. And based on those numbers, I want y'all to tell me if this is a Hall of Famer or not. It might be pretty easy today, but I'm going to be doing this more often going forward. If the numbers ain't enough, for y'all to say
you got to give
if the numbers ain't enough for y'all to say if that's a Hall of Famer or not, I'll run down the accolades as well.
All right. What sport?
Numbers first. Got you.
This is NFL. My bad, I said NFL today.
Okay.
So 928 receptions, 12,291 yards. 83
Hall of fucking Fame, bro. Stop.
Oh, this is
what the
fuck? Bro, that's
I mean, my bad. I don't want to interrupt you, but goddamn, yeah.
That's Hall of Fame numbers for sure.
Hold on, who is that? AB or
that's AB?
Yeah,
AB.
Remember we talked about him.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Was that me and you that talked about him?
Yeah, he's a fucking Hall of Famer.
And all I didn't
not
get to get past the numbers with this nigga,
but he is.
No,
they might not want to put him in the Hall, but his numbers are going to demand that they do.
Yep, his numbers speak. His numbers are speaking for him.
Yeah, because I was like, as soon as you said about 12,000 yards, I was like, that sounds.
I was done at 12,000 yards. Yeah,
I was like, bro, that sounds like AB numbers. Yeah, bro, he's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about?
JCU, like, might be easy today, but as we go
I'm gonna give because it's the first time doing the game, so I was like, I'm gonna keep it easy today.
Honestly, JC at 900 something receptions, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? I mean, shit. That means you played 9 years and caught 100 balls at least. Oh,
I was about to say that's
damn.
It's not even a discussion, bro. He's a Hall of Famer. Like Ragu said, they may not put him in there, but he's a Hall of Famer.
So I didn't even have to say the accolades. There we go.
Nope.
Yeah,
there might be some weeks where I might have to.
But we're
gonna do that a little more often.
How many years you led the league in receiving, JC?
New segment. You said what?
How many years did AB lead the league in receiving?
It doesn't say that right here.
3 times. Hold on, I can.
Isaiah could probably.
You know,
dig
in
a little
the Parcells definition of a Hall of Famer, if you were the best at your position in the NFL in any given season.
Oh wow, is that right?
Hall of Famer. That's according to Bill Parcells.
I don't know about that. You can have it.
Time.
You can have.
I mean, think about that though. It's not a fluke.
Well, didn't Sterling Sharp have an argument at one point?
Well, Sterling Sharp
catch 100. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
His career was cut short.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's circumstances that can happen. And
AB led the league in receiving yards twice, in receptions twice, and in touchdown. And in touchdown catches 1 year. The crazy thing is, his best year of yardage, he didn't lead the league in receiving yards. He had 1,800 receiving yards and did not lead the league in receiving yards.
Who was the leader?
Calvin Johnson.
Hold on. Nope. No, Calvin was retired.
No.
Oh, okay.
Julio.
Oh, wow. Julio had 1,900 before?
Julio.
Damn, I don't know why I didn't think him. That nigga was a yard sexual in his prime.
He had 1,871.
That nigga was allergic to touchdowns.
1834.
And got robbed of the Super Bowl.
No, what would happen is they'd always get down to the goal line in red zone.
Yeah, and then
Matt Ryan just forget Julio even there. like, bro, I'm looking like, bro,
I'm the one that got us down here, nigga. But that was a
Julio
fun episode,
would be a good
y'all.
one to do.
Tried to have a nice follow-up with the predictions, man. Make sure y'all check out our prediction episode, man. That one was funny. Everything you could ask for, man. Norman came back out the cut out of hiding since the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We had some faces.
I rewatched that. Yes, I rewatched that yesterday.
He back on again. But watch. As soon as
matter of fact, happy belated to my guy Norman. It was his birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Norman.
Belated to my brother.
Happy birthday, Norm.
Happy birthday, boss man.
Yeah, we'll see you once the 49ers is winning again.
Nah, he gonna come probably around week 1, you know what I'm saying, where everybody's 0-0, you know what I'm saying? That's a good time. This the time of the year, as Ragu says, where everybody feels like they have a chance. So it's the best time of the year for every fan, unless you Dre.
Hey, I'm fine. Hey, you gotta realize not everyone's gonna be good for.
But appreciate Celtic y'all, man. That's a episode 112 in the books, I believe.
On the road to 200.
Yeah, road to 200 now, man. That's 112 in the books. Room 112, where the players dwell. Make sure y'all check us out. Make sure y'all check us out on all major directories. Just type in All Grind Sports Show. I had a couple people I hollered at this week that didn't know that we were on actual podcast sites and shit like that, and they were like, "Oh hell yeah, I could listen at work now." So just so y'all know, we are on all major podcast directories. If you can't watch videos at work or whatever or whatnot, so
JC,
them niggas can watch videos at work, man. Fuck that job. No, I'm just playing.
What's up, Ragu?
Let me say one thing, man. I want to say rest in peace to my main man, Monster Bill, man. One of my homeboys passed away.
Oh damn!
I'm sorry
to hear that.
Past weekend, bro. Yeah, it was my guy. Known him for forever. Ever since he was probably 10 years old, man. So rest in peace, Monster.
Rest in peace for sure, man. That's a wrap, man. Gotta go pick up Lil Man. But thank y'all for the great content today. NFL season is among us. The next time y'all see us, it'll be literally 2 days away from officially it being time. So
real quick, because Ragu hasn't said it yet.
What's the Chargers?
Shout out to the schedule makers, because week one's already
Chiefs and Ravens, man. Y'all buckle up, get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, I thank y'all for Chiefs Ravens.
The champs versus the reigning MVP. Go Rams. In McVay we trust. Go Lakers. Patriots. Go Dodgers. Go Sparks. Peace. See y'all later.
Raiders will be at home at SoFi.
Celtics and Patriots.